there. Welcome in the Cutlery Corner Network. Glad you are here. It is Memorial Day weekend, and we are ready to really have some great deals to show you.
I'm Bob Lewis, and this is Sheila Travis over here, and we appreciate you being here. I want to say thank you. Without you folks, this wouldn't be possible.
Yes.
And what a Sunday. Gosh, we've had big sales all weekend, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It actually has been. Hope you guys are all safe and having a big time and being with family and friends.
Yeah.
We do appreciate you being here again. So let's move on and tell you more about what we're doing right here. This knife is going to be given away June 7th. That one is about probably, what is that one? About 17 inches overall. That's 7 inches of genuine crown stag right here. And you got a 10-inch clip blade in Damascus down here, $350. It comes with this stand that you're looking at right here.
Yes.
We're talking $350. We're going to give away one June 7th. Now, you don't even have to buy anything to possibly win it. Go to cutlerycorner.net, register, and you could win one without buying anything. But you folks who are buying, don't even worry about registering. You're already registered when you buy something. So we're proud to give that one away June 7th. And I got to tell you something. Mr. Director, if we could get the camera to spin around here and look at all the decorations Miss Sheila
we'll see it
has put. Now let them see it. I want them to see this.
Well, as we do that,
okay.
I do want to say, with it being Memorial Weekend, thank you to all of our military, the men and women who currently serve and protect us, and the ones that were before them.
You bet.
And then those who never came back home.
There you go.
So thank you for your service to our country. We got very patriotic this weekend.
Well, she did. I got to tell you something. She outdid herself. She's doing a little extra stuff here, and that is neat because us guys aren't that good at that.
Well, actually, I must say, Chase and Drew, they helped with setting it up. They were pretty handy.
All right.
They did a good job. They had an eye for it.
Okay.
We're going to get started with our Woo of the Week, which is a camo opportunity. It's a 4 1/4 handle. It does have a clip on the reverse side. $13 sale price. And this is assisted also, Bob. Like that camo. And half serrated blade. One of the other very nice features about this knife, and you're not going to be able to notice this until you get it at home. But when you get it at home, you will feel this cushioned, it is a cushioned rubber sure grip texture on the camo. It's unlike any that we've ever had.
Retail is $31.50. You're getting it. When you place an order, you qualify to buy this knife at $13. Partially serrated blade there too. It is a good looking knife for $13. That is our Woo of the Week.
That's a great deal. Going from $18.99 to $13. This is just the beginning, and what we're all excited about with our Memorial Day sales. Wait to see the stag deal right around the corner. Today's special is stack leather. If you like stack leather, that's a big old knife. It's 11 5/8.
That is stainless steel pommel, stainless steel guard. And you get that blood groove out. Now, this blood groove would run down that clip blade that you're looking at. This is traditional hunting right here, okay? There is no question about it. This knife with stack leather has been around since the 40s.
Doesn't it look good?
It comes with a nylon sheath. Now, this one was about $18.30. You can get it today for $13.94. About 11 1/2 inches overall.
And Frost makes this.
Yes. A good-looking knife.
Isn't that like the way that? Wait. We have, of course, we have our Memorial Day sales, but we are also gearing up for Father's Day. This is Jim's Hen and Rooster Happy Father's Day deal. And what you're going to get inside of this box will be a Hen and Rooster large frame. It's going to have multiple blades, and it will have bone handles. That is going to be Hen and Rooster for $29.50. Bob, you know we sell these $70, $80.
We sell a bunch. So let me explain something to you. By sheer definition, and by looking at the price right there, you know it's going to be a deal. You know it's going to be way above $29.50. There's Jimmy. He's grinning about it.
Yeah.
It is a good deal. $29.50. Remember now, that's a large Hen and Rooster, multiple blades and bone handles, okay? You can't go wrong. It is Hen and Rooster at $29. There's no way to go wrong on it. Retail of $59.99. That's Happy Father's Day. Go ahead and get ready for Father's Day. It's on the way.
Hen and Rooster style. And Jim's pick, speaking of Jim, he selects a specialty item every week, puts it on sale. This is 7 1/4. It is chip away, genuine leather sheath, torch bone handle for $11.50. A fixed blade, handmade chip away for $11.50. That is a nice all-around chip away.
So we're talking torch bone, double stitch leather sheath, $11.50. We've been doing this about 15 weeks now. Jimmy Frost picks out a knife that he feels is a super deal. Now, this one's also that leather sheath. Don't forget that. That's worth $10, $15 by itself. Go to a leather shop and tell them you want one of those built, and let me know what they tell you it's going to cost you. Full tank construction right here, $11.50. Retail was $34.67. It's Jim's pick this week. You don't even have to remember the number. Just tell the operator, Jim's pick, they'll know what you're talking about. Here's our choice in the Father's Day Stag Special.
Yes.
Now, looky here. Take a look at this beautiful stag. Then you got the brass pommel, brass guard, and you got leather sheath. One of them is leather laced wrap with beading on it. $14.88. Now, let me explain something to you. These knives sell about equally. These are picked at random. We're not trying to unload one over the other one. Look at the stacked leather, wood spacers. You got it all going here. $14.88. What a Father's Day special here.
We originally sold both of those individually for, it was $28. That's what those sell for typically. This is a half off deal, and it's one per invoice. I don't want to forget that. Jim wanted to make sure everybody was going to be able to get one of these. It is one per invoice for $14.88. The leather sheaths are worth more than $14.88. A Stag 10-inch fixed blade. They are good looking. So happy Memorial Day weekend. Happy Father's Day. Bob, if you were to place several different invoices, could you get several of those, couldn't you? If you wanted
You bet you. Be all over it, because Father's Day is going to come around again, and then once they see that knife, somebody else in the family is going to want one at that price. All right, here's an add to order. That's first cousin to Woo. And if you look here, this looks like, as best I can tell by the picture, that may be Vietnam with all that lime green right there. They're wearing the helmets and gear for that. And it says Vietnam right there. And you got the stars and bars under green camouflage there. The camouflage of those days.
Brand new.
4.5-inch closed was $13.65. There's your Vietnam dates. $10. Now this is a liner lock, has a pocket clip on the back side. I believe this is even assisted opening, isn't it?
It is, but do you guys see what I see inside the camo handle? There's the stars and the stripes inside the camo. That's neat. These are assisted. Wow, that's going to be stout. Hey, that's only $10. Yep. Add to order, $10. 102009.
All right, here's a Sling Blade Apache, 5 inches closed, CR9 steel blade, G10 handle, 18 ball bearing opening system. That's got a lanyard loop slot in it. It is not assisted open. It doesn't have to be when you got 18 ball bearings there working with that inertia. It is a fantastic item. And sorry that it got shaded there just a little bit. Retails $140. Does have a pocket clip on the back side, and it has a vertical or horizontal sheath on top with a fast clip opener. That's G10 handle material you're looking at there, folks. That's a lot of knife for the money.
Smooth opener, and like Bob was saying, it's not assisted, doesn't need to be. It just glides. It works off of those ball bearings. There's no friction there. It's not metal on metal. It's half the price of a Pro Leah, and I think a lot of people compare it to that brand. If you're looking for a solid tactical for Father's Day, I do think that's a wonderful option.
Here's a Sling Blade Apache Timberwolf. CR9 steel also, G10 handle material. This looks a little green on the handle, but it's actually desert sand look. It is an 18 ball bearing opening system under that G10 handle. It's got a lanyard loop slot, a pocket clip. It also comes with a vertical or horizontal clip, pouch right there, sheath with a fast clip on top of it. Retail $140, you only pay $72.80. Remember, 18 ball bearing opening system here. Good looking knife. It is by Sling Blade, and they are fast.
Both the same price, just really a preference in the color. If you want the tactical black or you want the desert tan. This is what, one of the things that Bob's been waiting for, the Smith & Wesson fixed blade.
Yeah, it seems like weeks. Smith & Wesson G10 Tanto 2187. This one, bad boy, is 10 inches overall, and this is a wicked looking knife. As you can tell, we've got that stonewash look on that blade. It's got a G10 type handle, full tang construction. Sheila's showing it to you right there.
I like this camo.
It's got a composite Kydex type sheath. It has a paracord in camouflage acting as a lanyard. Sheila, can you flip that sheath over? Because a lot of people like the flat sheaths. There you go. Got the combat ties on it if you need to tie it off to your pack. It fits down there and it clips in there pretty good. It ain't going nowhere. That's by Smith & Wesson. That name's been around a long time, and you know they only put their name on quality. But it's a special deal. Retails $49.95. You only pay $21.87. I am proud of this knife. I love this knife.
I am too. Happy Memorial Day, folks. This is what we were talking about, but we only have 50 of these at $21 and change.
Hey, why don't we go to a ball game? Maybe we can watch a home run.
Take us out to the ball game.
There you go. Look at this. Look at all them famous people signing that ball up there.
This is our ball team here at Cutlery Corner. We're going to talk about the knife first, and then we'll explain the rest. Here we have Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That's going to be lasered on the master blade. The Great American Pastime. That will be on the second blade. Bob, you notice how this looks so cute in the blue and red print, too. I love that.
Cute? I just think it looks cool.
Yes. The Trapper itself, though, look at what we did on the handles. We did the red stitching across the front just like a baseball. Now, here is the baseball that comes with the Trapper. You wouldn't believe what it took to round everybody up to get this thing autographed. You will get an autographed baseball. It has Cutlery Corner Network on the front. And then we have all of the signatures for the folks that you're going to recognize. My name's over here on the side. I went a little too far. I'll do better on the others. Here's Buzz and Bob. And then you also have the Cutlery Corner logo. This goes with the Trapper. You will get an autographed baseball with that premium Trapper. And that's just a nice little memorabilia item from us. That's our baseball team right there.
Hey, here's our chipaway clearance. 34, I'm thinking popcorn and, you know, hot dogs. Hot dogs at the ballpark are just better.
I forgot to tell everybody, too, you will get one of those acrylic stands with that baseball set.
Okay.
You'll get a stand for the Trapper, and then you'll also get the signed baseball. Here's
the chipaway clearance, and this one is $34.75. You get two pieces here, Sheila. Now, this was $41.25. I thought it was a deal then. Retail is $82.08. You're only paying $34.75 for both pieces. Now, you've got pressure-dyed bone in each one of these. They got a double-stitched leather sheath with embossing on the top. There you go. There's your pressure-dyed bone. Brass pommel, brass guard, and it's been torched to highlight it. $34.75. This is chipaway, okay? Hey, here's our Memorial Day stag at 54 bucks. Now, I got to tell you something. If Drew was over here, he wanders around here in the studio someplace.
No, I'm going to fight Drew to get to it.
He'd be showing us how this thing works.
Oh, this is sweet. How much is that? $54?
Did you know Drew has a recliner back there in the back of the studio? He sits in there now.
This is a brand new frame by the Buck Creek line. This is German. This is probably one of our best sellers of the show. Watch this guard, how it swings open, and it's a lockback. Oh my, for $54. And then it has German stainless there on the back of the blade. That is like one of my favorite items on the show.
You don't see that kind of a guard pop up like that. And look at that stag. That looks like it comes out of Austria or Germany or somewhere. And it's a lot back. $54, retail $96.95.
Yes. Happy Father's Day. Here's the thing. I would take advantage of the Memorial Day sales for Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, especially we got a lot of new product here. Check this. This is the 3D digital artwork. Looks like a tattoo on the side of a handle on a knife, okay? 5 pieces here at $48.75. That is $9.75 a piece for this. All 5 pieces. Now, this is by Elite Edge, and you've seen us sell this before. You got all kinds of different colors. And as you can see, that looks like a tattoo to me. That's the Dragon 4 5/8 inch close on this handle, composite handle. It's assisted opening. You got a liner lock. $48.75. You divide that by 5, that's $9.75 a piece. That's 3D right there on the surface. All right, Sheila, I'm gonna let you talk about this one. This is kind of your favorite color right here.
I've been waiting, just like you were waiting on that Smith & Wesson, I was waiting on this one too. I've got to get one of these. It's hot pink. Hello Trapper, that is the brand. It's Rough Rider has hello here on the box. This is a premium Trapper. Bob, it is bedazzled. Do you see the rhinestones?
I see all that.
That's the first ever for me. I've never seen the bedazzling in that. Okay, so it has a high heel. They do file the spine of the knife. Sorry, Jones, I'm all over the place. That is hot pink, and it's bedazzled front and back.
I guess this is what you give your wife for buying you something for Father's Day. Okay?
Collect it quickly for $21.50, the Hello Trapper by Rough Rider. Oh, yes, and it does say Hello Gorgeous on the blade, too.
Retail $49.95. You pay $21.50.
So every time you open up the blade, your knife will remind you, you're gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. That's great. Bob, are you sure you don't want one?
I am pretty sure, although I'm sure it's a fantastic knife. How's that?
Mm-hmm. Look at this little Memorial Day special, $35. That is Hen and Rooster.
Certainly is, and I got to tell you, that almost looks like that carbon type handle material on there, Sheila.
It does have a portion up here. It has the look of carbon fiber, and I like the
etching, that scroll work, all up and down. Yes, that is Hen and Rooster you're looking at. All of our straight knives, fixed blade knives, always come with a sheath of some type. This one is full tank construction here. Great looking handle, great looking blade. That knife, I don't know whether I can carry that knife in the woods. That thing's awful pretty. Retail is $79.95. You only pay $35 for this one.
I like the grip design that they have on the handle on that. That's incredible for a Hen and Rooster.
It's an incredible price for a Hen and Rooster. All right, here's the marbles. Redbone Scout. For those of you who are over 35 years of age, you know about marbles. You've seen them in the hardware stores when you was a kid, or in the knife books and the camping books and all those things all of us kids used to do back when you read magazines. And they came in the mail, if you can believe that. All right, $17.25. This got the bombshell type of badge on it. Look at there, you got a can opener, you got a primary blade. Let's see what we got over here on this. A screwdriver tip on it. Looks like a little Phillips head and almost a Warren Cliff.
I would think that's also a leather punch. This is for the Boy Scout or the Boy Scout NU, whichever one that is. We only have 46 of these, but Memorial Day weekend
I'm gonna tell you
special.
something, Dad may appreciate that. Might bring back a lot of memories. Marbles been around a long time.
True.
And they're a fun knife, and they always do. You know, Marbles was known for doing utilitarian, useful type product.
Scout knives right there. Awesome brand.
Here's the fruitcake of knives, okay? Now, let me say this. Sheila, I know you buy 20 or 30 fruitcakes every Christmas and give them away. You've told me about it several times. And I said, Sheila, not everybody loves fruitcakes.
Oh.
And so she got to talking about it.
I
And then
thought they were
all of a
kinda-
sudden, we come up with this deal here. I love this deal. $448.05 worth of retail. Sheila, there's 29 knives here. I'm gonna do it again. 29 knives. You're paying $3.38 a piece when you paid $98 for these. Can you believe this? Look at the big cat whiskers up there with sharp cutlery on that fixed blade. You're looking at right there, and the tooling on the guard. There's the cat whiskers, full tank construction, and that's a composite handle. From what I understand, it comes with a sheath. Then on the other side, you got about a 9-inch straight knife, and then you got folders all the way down and tacticals. Then you go down here to the bottom to all of these traditionals. Check this out. I mean, you got stainless steel, you got blue pick, you got the novelty knives and the white comp. There's a Delaware with the rifle on it. There's a stainless steel pocket clip, another stainless steel knife, and then you got assisted opening on one. Check this out. That's the famous 15483 right there in that stainless. Then you got the green trapper. Great looking knives. 29 knives here, Sheila, for $3.38. There's lockbacks, there's novelty knives, there's trappers, there's stockman. It's got the whole deal. Then there you're looking at the storm chasers right there. 2 storm chasers on the
Those
bottom,
are
assisted opening.
snapshots.
Yes. Then the big knife. And on the other side, if they'll hold right there, you're going to see another 9-inch straight knife and then storm chasers down below it. So you got it all. So let's just say you're a dealer, excuse me, and you've decided to get into knives. Or you're a gift shop, you're going to get into knives. Or you're a pawn shop, you're going, well, what do I buy? This answers that question at $3.38 a piece.
Buy and resell. You could make $10, maybe even more off of some of those items. I mean, you only have $3 and change invested in them. Buffalo horn and trappers and all kinds of good stuff. Fruitcake of Knives, 101976.
Here's our choice in the limited lasers, Sheila. All of these knives have some lasering on the blade, and let me tell you why. Well, if somebody calls in and we do 100 knives, we always do 103 or 104, just extras. We're not testing, they're just making sure. Sometimes they want to hand the knives out to executives or they want to see more than one sample. Nothing wrong with these knives. This is not a scratch and dent. These are samples that have been made for people, and they're right there. We don't know what you're going to get. We don't know the length. We don't know what's going to be on the etching, but we do know this, at 15 bucks. This Our Choice is a deal considered retail is $60.
The overall lengths on these, I believe, will be 10 or greater, if I remember right. A lot of them are going to be the bone-handled chip-aways, which those would be $28 or even more. We have some on, Bob, there's some even in the stack that I'm going to go is probably 16-inch buoys that are going to be sent out. You might get the gunslinger, you may get a Native American scene. Here's the Kodiak. And there were several of the Kodiaks that I saw with the Cocobolo and the Black Forest wood handle with the brass. I know those were $28. If you get those chip-aways with the hand-carved handles, you'll get leather sheaths too. So, of course, there's sheaths with each one. I do believe the majority are going to be leather sheaths. Frostwood on the buoy. Now, we only had a limited number of these. I honestly feel this is going to sell out in this airing right here. We only have 31 left. And we only had what was on the shelf because it was basically overstock and the shelf was overflowing. So Jim was like, okay, we're going to move these out, clear off the shelf, and start over.
Here's our campfire special. Again, we got one deal right after another one. 24 pieces in this deal. Retail of $360.68. You're only paying 58 bucks for 24 knives. So that's $2.42 a piece. Now you got a lot of lockbacks in here, partially serrated blades, some straight blades, some custom blades. Most all of them lockbacks. But let's look right up here at what you're getting on the top when we come around here. Let's look at the straight blades. There's a survival equipment that goes in this knife right here on the bottom. Look how big this knife is. Okay, that's a survival knife with partially hollow handle, and that compass and everything goes in that handle right there. You got a bait knife down below. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 other straight knives up above it. It's so close right there. When they back up, you'll be able to see it. $2.42 a piece. Let's take a look at these straight knives here. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Every fixed blade knife that we have comes with a sheath. Full tank construction, that means metal coming all the way out to the end. $58 you're paying for all these. Sheila, you take that, just 2 of those knives, the straight knives in there, you're probably gonna get half your money back on this deal.
We
Okay.
normally would call this a wake-up call, if you guys are familiar with our wake-up calls, and it was a special opportunity if you like to buy and resell knives. You don't have to be a dealer, anybody can buy this. They're $2 and change a piece. And that one rack that you just saw there with the survival buoy and the frost cutlery fixed blades, it is another no-brainer. $10, $11 a piece just on those, and you've got the set paid for. Everything else on the table is cash in your pocket. It's a try me type of an opportunity. It's a campfire special, 101854.
Here's the Wilderness Retreat at $48.50. What you're looking at here is 4 hunting knives with DTM, direct to metal, 3D artwork, and you've got a bear, it looks like you got wolves, you got an eagle, and I'm not sure what that, there's a deer on top. Now, not only is this impressive, and it's on both sides of the handle, I believe, and then on both sides of the handle, Sheila?
Yes.
All right. You've also got, take a look at the embossed bolsters, take a look at these sheaths. Now, how this works, and they do this on the material, check that out. What cool sheaths. $48.50, you get all 4 of the Wilderness set. We call it the Wilderness Retreat. $103.48, you only pay $48.50.
We've always offered sheaths with our wildlife knives, but when you see it all together, doesn't that put a whole different spin on a wildlife fixed blade? These are my favorites that we've been able to come out with. And you can see here on the reverse side too, there's the big buck all the way through on the nylon sheath. Wilderness Retreat, they're only $12 a piece, $12 and change a piece. Fixed blade and sheath, of course. That is a wonderful idea. I wish we had thought of that a little bit earlier. Have you seen these new snapshots? They are fast. They're made by the Elite Edge line. I like the hammering here on the bolster at the top. I guess they're calling it stone grind, aren't they? And we have this one here in the black forest wood, and then the other is in a dark brown.
It says store grind up here, so I guess that must be, they must be stone grinding them at the store. I'm not sure what that means. Just kidding, folks.
They are fast.
Live television.
Little typos, sometimes it happens. There's the clip on the reverse side. Now the size of the handle looks like a 5, okay? I would have guessed 4.5, but I'm gonna, yeah, I really think it's more 4.5, honestly. Maybe a tad over on that. Stone Grind Assist Duo. 101981. And you can get them here at the store. How about that? We're going to go through this run of Choctaws. We are doing a sweep across here to show you what's about to go down. Write these item numbers down because you'll probably want to collect them all before they are sold out, because that'll probably happen this weekend too. We're going to start with the new large Choctaw with the cobra skin. It's 4.5 on the handle, $19.25, and they're all going to be that same price except for the turquoise bar.
Sheila, let's make a little declaration here for viewers who might be viewing this for the first time. You've heard Sheila and I talk about and sell the 3 3/4 inch Choctaw, one of the strongest knife patterns there is in the world in a folder. This is the 4.5. This is the new close. They just came out in the handle materials that you're seeing right now. So those of you who are collecting and those of you who sell Choctaws, Offer your customer these knives we're about ready to show you. Like Sheila said, write the numbers down. They're large enough. They do come with a nylon sheath put on your belt also.
Yes. You can carry or you can collect. The next one is going to be an ox horn handle. This is one of two with that natural horn handle. It is polished. You will get the steel warrior shield on there. Lots of nickel silver. These come with those big chunky bolsters. Strong lock back. It's $19.25. I'm going to open this one up too, just so you can see how they look both ways. And I really like the fact you're getting that nylon sheath with them too. It's a formed nylon sheath. So there's the knife opened up, 4.5 on the handle, probably 4 on the blade. Doesn't that look good? You know, the blade design, you know, this is a pattern that's exclusive to Steel Warrior. So that's 8 inches overall opened up. But that's one of our Choctaw designs that you're only going to find in the Steel Warrior line. This is your buffalo horn, same as the ox. It's polished, it's beautiful, it's a smooth handle. Strong lock back. They do have brass liners, brass pins. We are going to give you a nylon sheath. I'm going to put at least a $7, $8 price tag on that formed nylon sheath. It goes with the knife. You get it automatically with the knife. 102002. So we've covered Cobra, ox horn, buffalo horn. The next one will be winter age. And then we also have a turquoise bar. So we have 5 here in a row to show you. This is the winter age. It's a jig bone, and it's my favorite. I love the look of this, just that warm, the way they've torched it, and the handle, the color, the jigging, everything about it. It's got that rugged kind of look to it. But you can carry these, you can use them. If you like to carry a strong lock back, I know a lot of people like those 5-inch lock back folding hunters. That's basically what this is. It's a Choctaw pattern lock back folding hunter. $50 retail. 102006 on the winter age. And then the last one is this one, the turquoise bar, which probably is getting the most attention. And it has the lowest quantity. There's 69. No, I'm sorry. There's 69 of the winter age. We have 139 of the turquoise bar.
Now, this is all strips and bars of turquoise. Very hard to put together. Very unique. This is by Steel Warrior, like all of them are. It does come with a huge, this is the big one in the Choctaw, that big bolster. When that blade comes out there,
yes,
that bolster holds it up there tight. It is a lock back, of course. It does come with that sheath. You're going to need it. The reason why it's a little higher than the others, you just would not believe the price of turquoise and getting that bar turquoise on both sides of that handle right there.
Yeah, I'm going to flip it over so you can see. So there's blue, green, yellow, orange, reconstituted turquoise on the brand new big Choctaw. We have the original Choctaws coming up here in just a second, and they are 3 3/4. That's your standard, but that's the big boy at 4.5.
Here's Prater's Galaxy toothpick. And what you're seeing there, it looks like stars out there in the galaxy. Well, actually, those are pieces of saltwater mother of pearl that are in there that make that light up. It's got Michael Prater's signature on the blade, and we're selling a bunch of these, and I'll tell you the reason why. It's just a very unusual knife. It's great to look at, and it's durable, and it's by Michael Prater. That's the Galaxy toothpick at $28.50, 3 inches closed. Retail is $69.95. You only pay $28.50. Not your everyday common handle material. As this one is different, it looks like it's got a little fire and brimstone going. Michael Prater's Devil's Canyon toothpick, $19.95. Again, a 3-inch closed knife. Retail is $69.95, and Michael Prater's at it again.
Okay, let me explain something on the Galaxy. It was $28.50. That is the normal sale price. The Devil's Canyon is $19.95 because it matches the Trapper of the Month. And for 1 month only, you can get the matching toothpick for $19.95. Many of you might remember when we had the Galaxy on sale. Devil's Canyon is a red, black, gold swirl combination custom core lawn by Michael Prater. If you want to join the Prater Collector Club, this is where it all began. You're looking at the trappers, the first 6 trappers, actually, that are in the Collector Club. We start you off with the Avalanche. If you're just now joining today, you will get the Avalanche as your very first trapper. It's so pretty. It's the white, gold, silver. I believe the second one was the Galaxy Trapper. Then we had Peacock. And then now we're at Devil's Canyon. So we're on the 4th month of this program. You'll get a collector tin with every single one. These are hen and rooster trappers. The core lawn handles, they were made exclusively for the Trapper series. We don't have these handles on any other trappers. They're all saved up just for the Collector Club. You can buy the trappers separately. I think they're around $68 or something. The Devil's Canyon's really pretty.
This is a much better way to go at it. Sheila's described it to you. You can stop it at any time, but no need to. You get a great deal coming in at $49.95. That's Michael Prater in the Collectors Club. 4.5-inch clothes on these. Hey, you get a new surprise every month, and then sometimes behind this they'll come along with a toothpick in the same color. I mean, look, why buy them separately at $68 when you got a big savings coming in at $49.95? Retail $199.90. It's a deal right off the bat, and I'll tell you something else too. They're pretty good looking knife. Just sit and look at.
They're so pretty. For a hen and rooster, you can't even get a jig bone hen and rooster for $49.95, but these are Michael Prater Customs. We still have the Freedom handle to go and the Silver Rose, but there's 6 more brand new ones that we haven't even seen yet that's going to finish out the rest of the year. So that's something for us to look forward to, you to look forward to. It's a monthly program.
Here's the Dirty Dozen in a Baker style right here. $158, you get 13 big old knives, but we're going to set it up on FlexPay. So you get 2 payments, one of $79 plus freight, and then you'll get another payment of $79 about 30 days later. And these things are all over the board as far as lengths. A big portion of them, you got a 10-inch there. Are there some small skinners involved in this, Drew? Or is that all the knives right there? Okay, so you got an 8 or 9-inch. The rest of these are on up to 15.5 inches, 13 pieces total. Now, every fixed blade knife that we have always comes with a sheath. $499.40 worth of retail value. You only pay $158, and we're going to make it easy for you. That's set up on 2 payments with our FlexPay program. You got the red Packerwood. You've got that compound Buffalo.
The majority of these are 15, 16-inch boots.
That's what I was saying.
They're all guaranteed.
Excuse me.
Drew decided to accidentally toss in an extra knife. This was originally the Dirty Dozen, if y'all remember.
He was so happy about that raise he got.
So he decided to give everybody an extra knife, and then it turned into the Baker's Dozen. But it is on FlexPay. Take advantage of that if you'd like. You'll have 2 months to pay for this set instead of 1. And it's summertime. We know you have vacations and things, but we don't want you to deprive yourself of some of these awesome knife deals. So you can do FlexPay. It's just $79 plus your shipping and handling now, and then don't even have to worry about the other $79 until next month. The survival buoy, that's a must-have for summer. The compass and the storage area, and you can replace the items in that storage capsule, new matches and fishing line, things like that. The Big Kahuna is also on FlexPay. Thank you. So we're going to give you 2 months to pay for this one too, so you can buy both of these sets. You can do the Baker's Dozen and the Big Kahuna since we're flexing them out. You will get 5 rubber shear grip fixed blades, but we also have 2 additional fixed blades down on the table, which are the Steel Warrior coon skinners, and they're done in a jig bone handle. The whole design and thought process behind this was to give you some of our best sellers some of top quality. I think when you're looking at this deal, you're only going to see quality, quality, quality. We sold red, white, and blue, the one right there, for $19.95. There's Choctaws in here. There's Trappers, Whiskey River, Bulldog on a 3-blade Dirt Buster. Here's another Choctaw, another Trapper, and then the red and blue, the big 5-inch lockback. This is very patriotic for Memorial Weekend. That one was $18.75. This Trapper, the 5 blades, it was $38. We've tied it all up in the big kahuna, giving you a big value, big quality, $818 in retail value. This is one of the highest retail values I think we have on the show because of that quality that I was speaking of. $8.61 a piece. That's it. So you don't have to pay $38 for the Trapper. You can get it for $8 in this collection. There's another Trapper. I like this fancy little toothpick here. It's done in winter age. We have the Autumn Brown. That was another beautiful knife there by the Bulldog line.
Sheila, 2 payments of $99. One of them you put a little freight with it, that first one. I mean, check all this. There's oxhorn right there. Mm-hmm. You got a 5-blade reverse etching over there, I think, coming around with all that turquoise on it. You got a strawberry also, it looks like, and the handle material. We're looking at it from a different angle. There's that 5-blade reverse. So look, this is a value deal. It's got a lot in there, and there's how many straight knives up there, including the big kahuna on top?
Including the big kahuna. 7. You get 7.
Okay, 7 straight knives. All of those come with a sheath. That means fixed blade, okay? $818.50 worth of retail value. Look at this, $8.61. You're paying for that one with a sheath. Come on, give me a break. You know it's a deal, 99 bucks. Then another payment of 99 bucks for freight. You got this nailed here.
Yeah, the Quicksilver Big Kahuna.
While the wife's out looking for deals on Sunday, I'll guarantee you can outdo her right here watching television.
No doubt.
Here's the fork horn whistler.
That's because, let's see, the gut hook was called the fork horn, and the whistler is the fixed blade. We'd combine the names.
I'd have never thought of that.
There's a 6.5 inch on the gut hook, and then the Skinner.
Well, look at it this way. Retail of $42.90, Sheila. You're paying $6 a piece for these, and each one of them does come with a sheath.
Yes.
So you get both of them for 12 bucks. What a super deal here. Put your forefinger through that hole in the blade, thumb on top. There's a fixed blade, full tank construction.
Honestly, that's like buying one, getting one free on the camera.
$12 for both. Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, you know you can make some money on this deal, depending on your customer base and what you want to make on them. What would you mark each one of these? $18.95?
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
And, you know, camo is just, they're normally the more expensive knives that you find. Hen and Rooster Select Stag Trapper. That is 3 7/8. It's the Hen and Rooster 412 frame. Let me do a little bit of a different angle on this, so I want you to see what's on the blades. Right there. Select Stag, 1 of 200. That's going to be lasered on here. Now, I do believe, did you hear that?
Yeah.
This is the one, Chase, this is the one that's hand forged, correct? Okay, this is like the old-fashioned German handmade Hen and Rooster Trapper here. I love the way that they left that stag rugged. I guess that's why you're getting that Select Stag. There is a copperhead trapper that matches this one. Just so you guys know, it's coming up here in a little bit.
Here we go, Virginia City, Damascus Hunter. So here's what we've got. You got Damascus straight knife, hardwood handles, and it looks like, what's that got in there in the center, Sheila? Is that some stag or bone?
Yeah, that's a little portion of stag.
All right, so Damascus blade, hardwood. Then there you go. We can see it a lot better. I'm about 15, 20 foot from that knife. I'm watching a monitor.
Hey, on that last Hen and Rooster, I will say it says Buttram Cutlery on the back of that blade.
Okay. So up there on top, you got the double stitch leather sheath that goes with that straight knife. And we're gonna throw in this folder right here, this trapper. Retail $83.53, you're paying $37.75. What do you think about that, Sheila?
Didn't we sell the fixed blade for 37?
Yeah, I mean, you're basically getting the second knife free. If it wasn't 37, it couldn't have been $1 more than either way, I don't think. But you're getting now a trapper for free. Is that buffalo horn on that trapper it was?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
it was.
Here's the black cheetah. Now, Drew has been practicing this all day and will get mad if he doesn't let us show. He's going to show you, demonstrate how it works, or he'll pout all day long.
You know, we used to have a cheetah pattern a long time ago. They've sold out, and then it's been forever. Look at that. $48. This is Buck Creek German stainless cheetah. We offered the stag a little bit earlier. Now this is the buffalo horn version of that.
$48, 4 3/8 inch close, retail $75.95. What a heck of a deal right here, Sheila.
I'm really excited. Those were one of the ones I was most excited about seeing. We have a Memorial Day host pick for $38. Woo, yes. What was the price on this? Wasn't it like 50s? Let's see. I'm thinking it was 50 plus. This one also has the Jim Frost signature there on the back of the leather sheath. You can add a lanyard. That is a deer stag caping knife by Hen and Rooster. He is on a roll. Memorial Day specials.
That's what I call a bird and trout knife right there. Look at that slab of stag on both sides. Full tank construction. Jimmy Frost will sign the sheath. Retail of $130. You only pay $38. You talk about a great Father's Day gift. 6.5 inches overall. Not so large that you won't carry it, not so small that you can't use it. That's
Hen
what you
and
need right
Rooster.
there.
Hen and Rooster. Autographed. $38. And then we have this new item also by German Bull.
Stag
Single
lock
blade.
back, $38.75, 3.5 inches closed. Look at that German Bull badge you're looking at. Great looking stag. It is a traditional lock back, but it's got those pocket-friendly bolsters on it that are rounded so it doesn't hang up on everything in your pocket. Retail is $76.54. You only pay $38.75. It's very traditional, it's very stag, and it is great quality, and it is a great Father's Day item. How about that?
Yeah, stag's hard to come by nowadays. Even for us, we're having a hard time finding the stag at the quality level that we want. That is $38.75. It's going to be one of the few times you see a stag pocket knife in this German brand, you know, at $38.75. That is such a popular frame, too, for people to carry. Just a single blade, lock back, easy front pocket type of knife. Item number is 1048. 1048. Here we go.
DEFCON Magnum, this is D2 in the gray at $98.75. Are they saying this is D2 steel?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, this is a highly technical, tactical knife. And don't mean to, say that fast real 15 times, see what happens. Retail $240, $98.75. This is sheer quality you're looking at right here, Sheila.
Razor sharp. I never get tired of checking that knife out. It's a knife, though, but to be careful with, because if you're not used to an extremely sharp knife, that's what you get. The polishing cloth comes with it. That's
kind
cool.
of a BMW and Mercedes of folders.
Yes. And
to
it
give a
has
comparison.
the
Not
velvet
saying it's
pouch.
associated with either one of those two companies.
I mean, you could use that on your glasses. I'm gonna just check it out here for just a second, guys. Oh yeah, see, this is exactly, this is my run sheet, by the way. Exactly what I was expecting. If you have a tactical at home and it doesn't just, that's like butter. That's like butter. Smooth.
Here's American Pride Collection. $120 for these 7 pieces. Retail is $570.94. Check out that big clip blade with American Pride etched all over it. Red, white, and blue handles on both sides. Custom guard, full tank construction. Comes with that nylon sheath. And that's just the beginning of Memorial Day for us. Look at all that you got circling around it down here on the bottom. All right, you got that trapper with the stars right there representing the states. This one is pinged in this lock back. That's saltwater mother of pearl. Then you got the red and blue acrylic. And this one is a saddle horn.
No.
And this one is a Stockman. There's a cigar whittler behind it. Once again, $120. You get all 7. So for about what probably the big knife in the center retails for, you get 6 other knives plus that one.
Yes, because Michael Prater makes the American Pride Bowie. That is one of his custom core lines. You can see Michael Prater there. Notice a few little specialty touches on the pocket knives. This whittler, there's the stars just deeply engraved in those bolsters. Now, if it has the Silver Horse shield, they've hammered the bolster. But the others that do not have the shield, they have the stars on the bolsters. It's pretty much an equal mix, I think. There's 3 with the shield, 4 without. $120 American Pride collection. That'll get you into the patriotic spirit.
Here's a Stag Advantage. $148, 5 pieces. Look at, check that knife out right there.
Yes.
That knife right there is worth $148.
It is a Wesson
Huge clip blade on that
Stag.
knife. Check these others out. We're talking Stag, folks. This is not just any handle material. Each one of these does have a leather sheath too, Sheila. Big clip blade on this one coming right here. That's stacked leather and Stag with a brass pommel, brass guard, colored wood spacers.
We have a 13 3/4, an 11 3/4, a 10-inch, a 14 1/4, and an 8-inch Skinner right there is the 8 inches you're looking at. That's an excellent collection of fairly large Stag fixed blades. And they're only $29 a piece. The leather, what are you going to put a price tag on that? $15, $20 just in the leather.
Easy.
Getting the knife
Easy.
and the leather sheaths for $29.
$389.87 retail. You're paying $148. Take a look at these knives. Now, once again, folks, I know I'm emphasizing this pretty heavy, but that's Stag we're talking about.
Stag Advantage.
You don't find that laying around your front yard all the time.
Unless you're, well.
Unless you're up at Sheila's house.
Yeah, my dog, he chews on stag antlers.
Do what now?
He chews on stag antlers.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're in the front yard.
Here we go with Case, America's Black Coal Collection. 6 pieces at $298. Retail is $482.45. Folks, you are looking at Case Cutlery right here, made up in Bradford, PA, okay? And this is the American Coal Collection.
They are Case Handmade USA. It is a collaboration piece between Case and Michael Prater. He makes the black. It is a sleek, all black custom core line for these knives. There are 6 different frames. They're all $49 and change piece when you buy it in the big collection, and they're limited. So I'll get to that in a second. But first, we have the big trapper, the medium trapper, a muskrat, a peanut, a toothpick, and a stockman, which would probably be your top 6 frames in any pocket knife line. And then lasered on every single one, it says American Black Coal Core Line. It is a Premier Edition, one of 1,200. So there's only 1,200 made in the world. Most of those Premier Editions were one of 20, was it 25 or 2,800? I don't know. This is 1,200 is a lot less than where we're normally at on the Premier Editions.
Please hang on, excuse me, to all the packaging here.
It's 25. One of 25 is where we're normally at. That's a one of 1,200.
I got to tell you something. You ever been down in a deep mine, a coal mine?
No, I think I'd probably have a panic attack.
I tell you what, that takes somebody with grit to go work in a mine like that. I've been in a few and been around a lot of strip mining, but that man works in a coal mine, earns his living.
Woo, you bet. I am not that brave. The castrum, if you've not seen these yet, you're in for a treat. This is made of curly birch. It's a bushcrafter outdoor fixed blade. It's something your dad, if he likes the outdoors, I guarantee you he would love. We've gotten rave reviews on this knife for the folks that's purchased these already. I know Jay carries one on his side. Jay is the guy who runs our knife shop over here, and he is in love with these. This reminds me a lot of the, what was that blue knife I had the other day? It was a Benchmade. That's what it reminds me of. Yes, the Bushcrafter Benchmade. This is a striker. It comes with a fire starter. They've matched up the handle too in that curly birch. This is one of the nicest fire strikers I've ever seen with a knife before. They sell it separately. I believe it's around $30 or $40. I will hit it just a few times here. You can see it's not just a few little sparks. I mean, it like throws major, this looks like a 4th of July happening around here. So you can start a fire with it easily, but that rod fits right here down into the leather sheath. They're made in Sweden. They're handmade in Sweden. It's the castrum, and let me see if I left anything out on this. Let's see. Well, I know we had to move off of that, but I was...
Here's the case, Pearl Tiny Toothpick. Something I want to tell you about when the case executives were here a few months ago. They were talking about that Pearl's not going to be in cases lined very much. And they're going to cut it out from what I understand. So case with Pearl is going to get rare fast. This was a 3-inch closed toothpick. All right, comes with that custom box over there. And Sheila, this just might be the end of Pearl for case, either permanently or for a long time.
You know, and I don't have the answer to that. You might see pearl pieces here or there, but the solid pearl handles like you see on this toothpick that covers the whole handle, solid piece of pearl, they are no longer making that. They're no longer doing the solid pearl or the solid abalone. So if you come across those and you see them, just know when they sell out, they're gone for probably a long time. I was fairly in shock at that price point, honestly, Bob, $99. Knowing what's happening with case and that knife, I was expecting a whole lot more for that. It's almost like they dropped the price on it. I don't know.
Here's the American History Bowie at $26.50, 17 inches overall. And take a look at that handle material. Look here, pinned 3 times. There is the red, white, and blue. And if they'll move that knife over the camera one, and you got the stars and bars on the other one. There you go, U.S. and Confederate States.
17-inch Bowie for $26.50.
Does come with a nylon sheath, as does every one of our fixed blade knives. Full tank construction. What's that handle material there?
It's a black forest wood.
Okay.
It's a hardwood, black hardwood. Wow.
Full tank construction, big old knife for $26.50. Hey, bear with us. We'll be right back. We know some of you are leaving. Some of you will still be here. Stay with us. All right, here's the Cherokee Warrior lockback at $13.45. 3 3/4 inches closed on this one. We got a feather lasered on the palm on the guard here. Sheila, is this faux damask? It's got to be at that price.
Yes. This is an etch, a laser etch that they did. It's a decorative design on the blade. And buffalo horn, and then they did the feather, which is really nice. Lasered that also on the bolster. Real strong lock back. And they've also filed the spine of the knife. Cherokee Warrior. This is the same one that we also had in the emerald wood, if you remember it. There's a matching one in emerald wood.
Yes, I do remember it. Same price point, too. Okay, here's Smith & Wesson American Heroes. This looks like the Model 29. Could be wrong about that, which would have been the 44 Magnum. There it is in the stainless steel version. And that's on the tin cans, on the tin can collector's can. That's 2 pistols there that are representing Smith. But what you get is this knife that says Smith & Wesson there, American Heroes. Okay, and the revolver, I tell you what, that 44 Magnum.
And a collector tin.
Yeah, you're not getting a revolver, we're saying, but you are getting this assisted opening, red, white, and blue, Smith & Wesson knife, liner lock with a pocket clip on the back side. $28.75. Here's World's Greatest Dad. I was waiting on this one. Everybody knows I like die-cast product.
Yes.
$34.95 on this one.
I was walking past Alba's desk the other day, and Jim was standing there. I was like, hey, can we sell these? And I think they had them in mind for a catalog or something, but I wanted to get this on the show. It's our World's Greatest Dad truck, and the knife also says World's Greatest Dad on the shield and the blade. The knife actually fits right here in the bed of the truck. It's $34.95. Love the orange that they did. Do you know what model that is, Bob?
Should be on the tag right there. Could be a 37, 38.
37?
It is? Okay. That's close. You can generally tell by the grill. If you look at the grill on them, that's how I try to do it.
Mm-hmm. And the door opens up.
Yeah. And the hood will come up. Maybe a split hood. Is that a split hood on the 37?
Oh, yeah, the hood does open up.
If it's a split hood, it'll hinge in the center.
Comes off. Your dad can set that on his little coffee table or end table there and carry the knife. He will love it. And then you're telling him thank you because he's the world's greatest dad.
Here's Memorial Day ceramic special. Okay. I'll tell you what, are we sure this is ceramic? That looks like a metal blade right there, doesn't it?
It's black ceramic, and you're seeing a reflection because it's shiny. That is a black ceramic.
Now, for you folks that was like me, that's old enough to say that you was born and you was born and been around steel all your life, this ceramic, don't let them fool you. Don't sell it short. It will cut you.
I use a ceramic knife all the time.
They are very, very unique.
That is hen and rooster, too.
That's hardwood handle material, been pinned 3 times, and that's ceramic. It is hen and rooster, as she says on that blister card.
The handle is walnut. You have the triple rivets, the black ceramic. If you've always looked at those knives and just wondered what they're about, get one of these while it's on sale for Memorial Day weekend because it's only $12.50. This is what, one of the things that Bob's been waiting for, the Smith & Wesson fixed blade.
Yes, seems like weeks. Smith & Wesson G10 Tanto 2187. This one, bad boy, is 10 inches overall, and this is a wicked looking knife. As you can tell, we've got that stonewash look on that blade. It's got a G10 type handle, full tank construction. Sheila's showing it to you right there.
I like this camo.
It's got a composite Kydex type sheath. It has a paracord in camouflage acting as a lanyard. Sheila, can you flip that sheath over because a lot of people like the flat sheaths. There you go. Got the combat ties on it if you need to tie it off to your pack. It fits down there and it clips in there pretty good. It ain't going nowhere. That's by Smith & Wesson. That name's been around a long time, and you know they only put their name on quality. But it's a special deal. Retail's $49.95. You only pay $21.87. I am proud of this knife. I love this knife.
I am too. Happy Memorial Day, folks. This is what we were talking about, but we only have 50 of these at $21 and change.
Hey, why don't we go to a ball game? Maybe we watch a home run.
Take us out to the ball game.
There you go. Look at this. Look at all them famous people signing that ball up there.
This is our ball team here at Cutlery Corner. We're going to talk about the knife first, and then we'll explain the rest. Here we have Take Me Out to the Ball Game. That's going to be lasered on the master blade. The Great American Pastime. That will be on the second blade. Bob, you notice how this looks so cute in the blue and red print, too. I love that.
Cute? I just think it looks cool.
Yes. The trapper itself, though, look at what we did on the handles. We did the red stitching across the front just like a baseball. Now, here is the baseball that comes with the trapper. You wouldn't believe what it took to round everybody up to get this thing autographed. You will get an autographed baseball. It has Cutlery Corner Network on the front. And then we have all of the signatures for the folks that you're going to recognize. My name's over here on the side. I went a little too far. I'll do better on the others. Here's Buzz and Bob. And then you also have the Cutlery Corner logo. This goes with the trapper. You will get an autographed baseball with that premium trapper. And that's just a nice little memorabilia item from us. That's our baseball team right there.
Hey, here's our chipaway clearance. 34, I'm thinking popcorn and, hot dogs. Hot dogs at the ballpark are just better. I
forgot to tell everybody, too, you will get one of those acrylic stands with that baseball set.
Okay.
You'll get a stand for the trapper, and then you'll also get the signed baseball.
Here's the chipaway clearance, and this one is $34.75. You get two pieces here, Sheila. Now, this was $41.25. I thought it was a deal then. Retail is $82.08. You're only paying $34.75 for both pieces. Now, you've got pressure-dyed bone in each one of these. They got a double-stitched leather sheath with embossing on the top. There you go. There's your pressure-dyed bone. Brass pommel, brass guard, and it's been torched to highlight it. $34.75. This is chipaway, okay? Hey, here's our Memorial Day stag at $54. Now, I got to tell you something. If Drew was over here, he wanders around here in the studio someplace.
No, I'm going to fight Drew to get to it.
He'd be showing us how this thing works.
Oh, this is sweet. How much is that? $54?
Did you know Drew has a recliner back there in the back of the studio? He sits in there now.
This is a brand new frame by the Buck Creek line. This is German. This is probably one of our best sellers of the show. Watch this guard, how it swings open, and it's a lockback. Oh, my, for $54. And then it has German stainless there on the back of the blade. That is like one of my favorite items on the show.
You don't see that kind of a guard pop up like that. And look at that stag. That looks like it comes out of Austria or Germany or somewhere. And it's a lockback. $54, retail $96.95.
Yes. Happy Father's Day. Here's the thing. I would take advantage of the Memorial Day sales for Father's Day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, especially we got a lot of new product here. Check this. This is the 3D digital artwork. Looks like a tattoo on the side of a handle on a knife, okay? 5 pieces here at $48.75. That is $9.75 a piece for this. All 5 pieces. Now, this is by Elite Edge, and you've seen us sell this before. You got all kinds of different colors. As you can see, that looks like a tattoo to me. That's the Dragon 4 5/8 inch close on this handle, composite handle. It's assisted opening. You got a liner lock. $48.75. You divide that by 5, that's $9.75 a piece. That's 3D right there on the surface. All right, Sheila, I'm going to let you talk about this one. That's kind of your favorite color right here.
I've been waiting, just like you were waiting on that Smith & Wesson, I was waiting on this one too. I've got to get one of these. It's hot pink. Hello Trapper, that is the brand. It's Rough Rider has hello here on the box. This is a premium trapper. Bob, it is bedazzled. Do you see the rhinestones?
I see all that.
That's the first ever for me. I've never seen the bedazzling in that. Okay, so it has a high heel. They do file the spine of the knife. Sorry, Jones, I'm all over the place. That is hot pink, and it's bedazzled front and back.
I guess this is what you give your wife for buying you something for Father's Day. Okay?
Collect it quickly for $21.50. The Hello Trapper by Rough Rider. Oh, yes, and it does say Hello Gorgeous on the blade, too.
Retail $49.95. You pay $21.50.
So every time you open up the blade, your knife will remind you, you're gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. That's great. Bob, are you sure you don't want one?
I am pretty sure, although I'm sure it's a fantastic knife. How's that?
Look at this little Memorial Day special, $35. That is hen and rooster.
Certainly is, and I got to tell you, that almost looks like that carbon type handle material on there, Sheila.
It does have a portion up here. It has the look of carbon fiber, and I like
The etching, that scroll work, all
Yes.
up and down. Yes, that is hen and rooster you're looking at. All of our straight knives, fixed blade knives, always come with a sheath of some type. This one is full tank construction here. Great looking handle, great looking blade. That knife, I don't know if I can carry that knife in the woods. That thing's awful pretty. Retail is $79.95. You only pay $35 for this one.
I like the grip design that they have on the handle on that. That's incredible for a hen and rooster.
It's an incredible price for a hen and rooster. All right, here's the marbles. Redbone Scout. For those of you who are over 35 years of age, you know about marbles. You've seen them in the hardware stores when you was a kid, or in the knife books and the camping books and all those things all of us kids used to do back when you read magazines. And they came in the mail, if you can believe that. All right, $17.25. This got the bombshell type of badge on it. Look there, you got a can opener, you got a primary blade. Let's see what we got over here on this. A screwdriver tip on it. Looks like a little Phillips head and almost a Warren Cliff.
I would think that's also a leather punch. This is for the Boy Scout or the Boy Scout NU, whichever one that is. We only have 46 of these, but Memorial Day weekend
I'm going to tell you
special.
something. Dad may appreciate that. Might bring back a lot of memories. Marbles been around a long time.
True.
And they're a fun knife, and they always do. You know, Marbles was known for doing utilitarian, useful type product.
Scout knives right there. Awesome brand.
Here's the fruitcake of knives, okay? Now, let me say this. Sheila, I know you buy 20 or 30 fruitcakes every Christmas and give them away. You've told me about it several times. And I said, Sheila, not everybody loves fruitcakes.
Oh.
And so she got to talking about it.
I thought
And
they were
all of a sudden, we come up with this deal here. I love this deal. $448.05 worth of retail. Sheila, there's 29 knives here. I'm going to do it again. 29 knives. You're paying $3.38 a piece when you paid $98 for these. Can you believe this? Look at the big cat whiskers up there with sharp cutlery on that fixed blade. You're looking at right there, and the tooling on the guard. There's the cat whiskers, full tank construction. And that's a composite handle, from what I understand. It comes with a sheath. Then on the other side, you got about a 9-inch straight knife, and then you got folders all the way down and tacticals. Then you go down here to the bottom to all of these traditionals. Check this out. I mean, you got stainless steel, you got blue pick, you got the novelty knives in the white comp. There's a Delaware with the rifle on it. There's a stainless steel pocket clip, another stainless steel knife. And then you got assisted opening on one. Check this out. That's the famous 15483 right there in that stainless. Then you got the green Trapper. Great looking knives. 29 knives here, Sheila, for $3.38. There's lockbacks, there's novelty knives, there's Trappers, there's Stockman. It's got the whole deal. Then there you're looking at the Storm Chasers right there. 2 Storm Chasers on the bottom, assisted opening. Yes. Then the big knife. On the other side, if they'll hold right there, you're going to see another 9-inch straight knife and then Storm Chasers down below it. So you got it all. So let's just say you're a dealer, excuse me, and you've decided to get into knives. Or you're a gift shop, you're going to get into knives. Or you're a pawn shop, you're going, well, what do I buy? This answers that question at $3.38 a piece.
Buy and resell. You could make $10, maybe even more off of some of those items. I mean, you only have $3 and change invested in them. Buffalo horn and Trappers and all kinds of good stuff. Fruitcake of Knives, 101-976.
Here's our campfire special. Again, we got one deal right after another one. 24 pieces in this deal. Retail of $360.68. You're only paying $58 for 24 knives. So that's $2.42 a piece. Now you got a lot of lockbacks in here, partially serrated blades, some straight blades, some custom blades. Most all of them lockbacks. But let's look right up here at what you're getting on the top when we come around here. Let's look at the straight blades. There's a survival equipment that goes in this knife right here on the bottom. Look how big this knife is. Okay, that's a survival knife with partially hollow handle, and that compass and everything goes in that handle right there. You got a bait knife down below. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 other straight knives up above it. It's so close right there. When they back up, you'll be able to see it. $2.42 a piece. Let's take a look at these straight knives here. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Every fixed blade knife that we have comes with a sheath. Full tank construction, that means metal coming all the way out to the end. $58 you're paying for all these. Sheila, you take that, just 2 of those knives, the straight knives in there, you're probably going to get half your money back on this deal.
We normally would call this a wake-up call, if you guys are familiar with our wake-up calls, and it was a special opportunity if you like to buy and resell knives. You don't have to be a dealer. Anybody can buy this. They're $2 and change a piece. And that one rack that you just saw there with the survival buoy and the frost cutlery fixed blades, it is another no-brainer. $10, $11 a piece just on those, and you've got the set paid for. Everything else on the table is cash in your pocket. It's a try me type of an opportunity. It's a campfire special. 101-854.
All right, here's our woo of the week. $13 on this item right here. Was $18.99. This is 4.5 inches closed. It's a camo composite handle. It feels like a rubber texture to it, but harder. I don't know how to explain it exactly. You got adjustable tension open on this. It is assisted open. It's got a belt clip lanyard loop hole on it. It is liner lock. You got that thumb stud, partially serrated blade that's satin. $13, this is our woo. That means when you purchase an item, you qualify to buy this knife right here at $13 instead of the $18.99. There's your clip on the other side. It's a great little knife. And I got to tell you something too. This knife is that partial serration. I'm getting more and more people ask for the partial serration, particularly those people who are craftsmen. They say they need that. I like this one. Good looking knife all the way around, especially for $13. Here's another deal. Here's today's special, $13.94 on this one. This one is about, what's that, 11 5/8 overall? That's not a little knife right there. All right, you got leather. That's stacked leather you're looking at. And that's stainless steel blade, stainless steel pommel. Stainless steel guard with stacked leather and some spacers in there between. That's a clip blade with a blood groove. And of course, this does come with the nylon sheath. This knife was about $18 and change. You're only paying $13.94 for it. That's why we call it today's special. And I understand why. Of course, you folks that listen in on the show on a regular basis understand that I'm a little bit partial to leather stacked. It seems like if it gets wet, it doesn't affect it. It's just a whole new ball game. All right, now look at here. Here is Jim's Father's Day, Happy Father's Day deal, okay? It's a large frame hen and rooster with multiple blades and bone handles you're going to get for $29.50 for Father's Day. There's Jimmy. He seems to be happy about it. At that price, you know you can't go wrong. Retail's about $59.99. So you will get, it's a mystery, kind of a mystery box, but you will get a large frame hen and rooster with multiple blades and bone handles. That's Jim's large frame hen and rooster Father's Day gift deal. And if he's happy about it, it's generally a pretty good deal. We want you to come back, and we also want you to be ready for Father's Day. We had so many people on the phone talking here last month about not being quite ready for Mother's Day. You can get ready here. Here's Jim's pick. This is something we've done for about 15 weeks now, 14, 15, where Jim picks out an item and says, you know what, take a look at this. I think it's a great deal. Here's 7.5 inch overall with this torch bone handle material. Does come with a double stitch leather sheath. It's full tank construction, stainless steel blades, stainless steel pins, wood spacers. 7.25 inches overall with that leather sheath. Is that not cool? I like that. That's not so large you won't carry it, not so small you can't use it. That'll fit right up in there. Good little skinny knife. Okay? $11.50, not a bad deal. That's Jim's pick for this week. Just tell your operators Jim picked for this week. They know, you don't even have to memorize that number. It's kind of like the woo. Here's our choice on Father's Day and the stags. There are 2 stags right here and 2 different knives entirely. We'll pick one of those at random. One's not better than the other one, just a little bit different blade configuration. And, excuse me, you've got brass guard, brass pommels, leather sheaths, stacked leather spacers, stainless steel blade, and you got some wood spacers in there also. Now, one of them, it looks like to me, comes with that lace leather that you're looking at with the beads hanging off of it. The other one's stitched leather. You're going to get one of those. It's our choice. You'll get one of those. It's our choice for $14.88. Retail $60. Our choice, Father's Day special. Tell you what, we got so many Father's Day deals here. There's good deals going everywhere. Here's an add to order. Now, this is kind of a presentation of Vietnam, and a lot of fathers out there probably were in country in Vietnam. It gives, there's the flag and the camouflage and the stars, and there's some troops right there on the ground, and it gives a little etching on there. It gives the Vietnam dates. It's a liner lock. It is assisted opening, okay? And it has the pocket clip on the other side. They're giving dates from 1955 to April 30th. I believe that's 75. I believe Saigon fell in June of 75. Not real sure, but I think that's right. $10 was $13.65. That's an add to order. All right, here's a Choctaw extravaganza. 7 pieces at $96.60. Retail is $213.91. That means you're paying an average of $13.80 on these. That's a deal if you've been looking at all the other items we've been selling here. Now, I got to tell you, here's what you're getting on this Choctaw. This is your traditional on these. This is the 3 3/4. But let me tell you the handle materials you're getting. You're getting a buffalo horn. You're getting brown molasses, Liberty Bell series, red, white, and blue, and honeycomb, oxhorn, red, white, and blue, and smooth bone, Choctaw with the echelons on it. You got it all right here. 7 pieces total. Even the molasses right there. That's 3 3/4. Huge bolsters on each end. Lock back, Choctaw. And this is my favorite right here with that black buffalo horn and the abalone on it. Sunburst bolsters, 56, 58 Rockwell hardness test. That's that little sticker you see on the blade where they have taken a drill and drilled down to prove the hardness of it and put the sticker on it. And that's $96.60. Retail of $213.91. You're only paying 96 bucks. So the Choctaws that we've been selling, you buy them as a group, you get them for $13.80. Choctaw Extravaganza. Talk about a Father's Day deal there. Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, if you're looking for a deal to put in the shop for under $100, that'll do it for you right there. That covers a lot of Choctaws in the traditional 3 3/4 size. All right, we're going to walk on the wild side just a little bit here. $198 is the price on these 18 pieces. Retail is $632.41. Now, if you take a look at this, that means you're only paying $11 a piece. And if that's not good enough, I'll tell you what is good enough. You only pay, we put it on FlexPay for you, where you're paying $99 for the first payment plus freight, then $99 later, about 30 days later. We've got buffalo horn, we got smooth bone, we got direct to metal 3M, we've got composite, we've got packerwood, we've got frostwood. In fact, I think those are all frostwood I'm looking at there. Okay, check this out in this gray bone up here, this gray wood up here. There's some more smooth bone. You got sharp's finger, you got stag bone rosin, strawberry red pick. Got that blue zigzag in that lot back there. A lot of knives here, folks. A whole lot of knives, 18 of them to be exact. And you got some pretty big boys there too. Love selling these big sets like here. Straight knives, every straight knife or fixed blade knife that we sell, one way or another comes with a sheath with it. Drew, does this one come with a 1-pack that holds 5 here? Okay, there's a pouch here that's not being displayed, but it does come with a pouch that holds 5 of those knives in it.
Which would give you 22 knives total, if you counted them all individually.
So, okay, so it makes it 22 instead of the 18. It's not up there, but I wanted to tell you about it. $198. And that's on FlexPay.
Yes, you can flex that out if you want. Take 2 payments instead of just that one, if you want to go that route. We are going to go through a quick little carousel here. Earlier on the show, we were talking about pearl being no longer being utilized by case, a full slab of pearl. Same deal with the abalone. I have 7 of these, which is quite impressive, actually. But when these 7 are gone, we can't reorder or get any more. This is the end of the road for this solid abalone. This is a good-sized Stockman, too. Look how beautiful that is. They truly make, ooh, that blade is sharp. They truly make some of the most impressive pearl and abalone I've ever seen on pocket knives. This is handmade USA. The Stockman is 3 5/8. You will see the case XX also there on the bolster instead of a shield because they didn't want to do anything to that abalone. The kickstarts, these are brand new too by case. They are assisted open pocket knives. It's 4 1/8, and this one is in this real unique carbon fiber. There's 12 of these. It's about half of where we started on those. I think it is an excellent idea for Father's Day. If you want to get your dad the latest and greatest by Case, this would definitely be it. 101943. Kickstart Trapper Lock. And it does have a clip here on the back. Okay. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Here we go. Look at this. The Case Ocean Blue. It is a half whittler for $54.75. The Ocean Blue is fairly new. This whittler is 3 1/4. If your dad prefers a smaller size knife to carry, 3 1/4 I think would be a very comfortable knife to have in the pocket. 2-blade swell center whittler. 101814 in the Ocean Blue, and it also features a diamond design on the case shield. That one actually came out in September of 2018. Here's the blue Tribal Lock. Now the Tribal Lock is also one of the latest frames out by Case. The Tribal Lock, the Kickstarts, those are all new frames that Case has added to their pocket knife line. This was a Tony Bose inspired Tribal Lock. It's 4 1/8. Here's the lock. It's in the mid section of the knife. It's pretty slim line, actually. A very wide, strong blade. $58.47. Love the red and blue. Perfect for this Memorial Day weekend, and then, of course, for Father's Day. 58100 on the Tribal Lock. Now, this is definitely a little bit different. This is the Citadel. It's called the Chantha. It's a white smooth bone. It's 4 1/4. These are made in South Africa. I was looking to see how many we have because I believe what we have, the stock that we have all of them that's in the country, what I've been told. There's only 19 of this. And let me just set this right here for a second. I'm going to open it up so everybody can see. It really is a good-looking knife. Very smooth. Very well made. Handmade Citadel for $179. I did have that nice little zipper pouch too. Baby Butterbean or Baby Canoe. I've heard this one called several different versions. It's 2 3/4, little Baby Butterbean. I think that's what Case actually calls it. Handmade USA, again, Case. And that one's, they call it green, and it is a darker green in the center, forest green there on the outer edges. Loving the jig on that. That's their barn board jig. It's not super dramatic. It's just really classy. Gives it such an awesome look. I really like the look of that knife. 100863 on that Case Butterbean. This one was called Burnt Indigo, and it is now retired by Case. It has that blue and green combination in the center. The burnt or torch portion you'll see out here at the edges before you get to the bolster. 3 5/8 Stockman. It's $58.75. It has the banner style shield in the retired Case Indigo. And the reason they do that, they retire different handles because every year they introduce brand new colors and designs. And so they have to retire. Could have been one of their best sellers at the time. I know we had great success with it. There's 9 of those left. Look at this. The Case Turquoise Curly Maple Trapper. $68.75. Curly Maple's beautiful. And now they have dyed it this, it's a muted turquoise. It's not bright, bold. It's very, very nice. You can see the different ridges, I guess, in there. It's a smooth handle, though. That's just the color in the handle, the Curly Maple. $68.75. I only have 4 of that one left. Look at the high mirror polish they do on those blades. 101,815. This was a Case Early Bird. It's orange comp. It's a hunter orange, just like yellow comp, but they went with this bright hunter orange. It originally was $34.50. It is now $31.50 in the early bird for this week. After this week, it will go back up to its regular sale price. That is a single blade sod buster. They call it a junior because it's the 3 5/8. Really is just like the one you would carry. I see these all the time in hardware stores. I do like the feel of that synthetic, and a local feed and seed store. I'll leave it at that. I guess I can't say the name. Here's the premium trapper in the Cabernet. Notice on the Cabernet they have the bold double X there on the master blade. It's the only time I've ever seen them do that. I like the special touches and the way that Case brands certain knives. And the Cabernet will have that big double X there on every single frame that they have in Cabernet. That's the 4 1/8. It's $62.50. Looks like a fine wine to me. The jigging on that, notice the polishing also. Not only on the blades, but the handle too. It's just such excellent quality. With Father's Day right around the corner, if you're looking for something really nice for your dad, gosh, that's a great choice at $62.50. Item number is 101,811. Here's another Citadel, handmade. This one's a little smaller. It's called the Saigon. It's 3.5 inches actually. It's $129.30. There's only 7 of these left. Oh, look, it has like the little trigger. They filed the back of that too. That is a deep, did they say what that hardwood is? Looks like a rosewood to me. Citadel Saigon. Leather lanyard there on the back. First 7 colors, and that'll be sold out. It has that zipper pouch also that goes along with that. Okay, red stag. There's only a few places that you can get this red stag. I believe this came from India. And this is another case, a small penknife. It's 2 5/8 overall. On the handle, $84.30. It does have that real unique reddish brown color that you see there in the center of that stag. Fancy little penknife. A penknife, if your dad puts on a suit every day or puts on overalls, you know, a penknife is one of those frames that kind of goes with everybody's lifestyle. I think you will really like that. Well, that wraps up our carousel. We're going to move over here to what Trump's doing on the big table. Trump, keep calm and Trump on. This one is $14. It will be clam packaged, and it's also a snapshot. This is solid stainless steel snapshot. Has keep calm and Trump on there on the handle. It's a frame lock. There's the clip on the reverse side. They're speedy. Excellent frame, really. And if you're on the Trump train, Keep America Great. That's on the clam packaging. And there's the Trump Pence 2020 on the reverse side. $14. Item number is 101,990. Looks like we have a total of 5 Trump knives, different knives to show you. So that is your Snapshot Tactical. This is the Trapper, the Trump 2020 white smooth bone. It says America First, and you have 2020 lasered on the bolster. That's one of my favorite features about this knife. The 2020 that they lasered on the bolster. America First. I'm With You is on, and God Bless America is on the back side of the clam packaging for that particular one. That is $19.95 for the Trapper. 101,991. We have a white smooth bone trapper, and we also have a blue smooth bone trapper. It's kind of your preference. And the blue has Trump 2020, say elect or read? No, it just says elect. Trump 2020, that is on the blue smooth. Keep America Great. On that particular one. Build the wall on the reverse side. And this one is called, let's see. We might have got those reversed, Chase. On the white smooth bone handle, it says America First. And this one should be Trump 2020. So let me just kind of back up on that. Okay, so if you want this one, the item number is 101,992, Trump America First. And then the Trump 2020 is the blue smooth bone handle, and that item number is 101,991, just so everybody knows. Your operators are very clear on which one is which. If you want the white or the blue, they can help you out. Now, poor old Trump, he's really been put through the ringer when it comes to the press. This was the Trump Collusion Delusion Tactical. It is only $12. It is a 3.5-inch stainless steel, and this is on a Steel Warrior frame, which I would say we sold that knife for $12. But it does say Trump 2020 Collusion Delusion, and you will get the clam packaging with that too. If you are buying and reselling, that's a wonderful feature to have, the clam packaging, or if you're just collecting, totally get it. Item number for Collusion Delusion is 101,993. And then the last Trump knife we have here on the table is this one here in that beautiful blue. Very patriotic. 3.5-inch tactical. It does feature the blacked out blade. Donald Trump. Make America Great. Or Keep America Great, I'm sorry. Keep America Great 2020. That is going to be lasered on the handle. It is $15. 10693 item number. 10693. For all of you Trump loyal fans out there. Pretty much covers it all. Several tacticals, several pocket knives. Then, hope everybody is having a good Memorial weekend. You might just seal it off there with the Donald Trump knife. White Buffalo Damascus. Nice. Damascus and buffalo horn, we sold these fixed blades $41.50, and then that was without the trapper. We've now added a buffalo horn trapper, kept the price the same. This particular one is by Valley Forge. Really nice leather sheath that you'll get with that too. White smooth bone, the front portion is buffalo horn, lots and lots of Damascus, and they do have this basket weave type leather sheath too. That's a premium trapper in buffalo horn that goes along with the fixed blade. Here's a red, white, and blue. This is definitely for the Memorial weekend. It's $59.95. A handmade case, USA, red, white, and blue, custom Coralon. Michael Prater makes the Coralon handle. He teams up with Case to make these custom knives. It is $59.95. They make this from scratch, so I'm going to show you the reverse side because they're all different. Some are going to have a lot of white, streaks of blue, streaks of red through there. He actually calls that the Star Spangled Banner Coralon. And the Trapper is a 3 5/8. That's your standard size stock. I'm sorry, the Stockman. 10854. I was still thinking about that buffalo horn Trapper. But that is your traditional case Stockman. Next, we have a hen and rooster buy for you. This one is the blue G10 Eclipse. And it is a new generation, a new line out by hen and rooster. We see the trends changing. We see when, the G10 it's hot as ever, and you're needing a knife that you want to take with you. You want to take it hiking, camping, to work. You need a good, functioning, everyday fixed blade. I know hen and rooster in the past, we made a lot of collectibles, a lot of gorgeous knives. But this one, don't be afraid to put it on your side and use it. You can now use a hen and rooster quality knife every day. It's $46.83 with the black and blue G10. It has some deep ridges there on the handle also, and the nylon lanyard. 101274 item number for $46.83. The Pro Elias are just about gone. What you see is the last of.
This is a red G10 here, 4 inches closed. Now this is $300 retail. You're paying $138. This has the reversible. You can put the clip on either side, Sheila. Okay, and it's got the D2 steel, 18 ball bearing opening system, and it's got a pocket clip on the back side. $138. This is Pro Elia. I know you've heard about it. There is the vertical or horizontal sheath with the fast clip opening system.
That's the original 5-inch. What do you see on this?
It says 4-inch.
No, this is the big boy.
Good.
But they might have priced it like the 4. I'm not going to complain. There's your D2 steel working off of that ball bearing system. You can feel and hear the stout capability of that knife.
Once you start that blade, the inertia just keeps it rolling on out. You've also got an adjustment tool, I think, in there, Sheila.
Yes. I hate to see it go.
$138. I'm sorry?
I hate to see these go.
Here's you wanted to talk about. Case medium Stockman. This is Lollipop, $59.95, 3 5/8 inch. Sheila, that ought to be right up your alley right there.
Why? Because it has pink on it? Don't be afraid of pink, Bob.
I'm not afraid of pink. It's just, I don't know about how many of the guys out there are going to want to buy that. Well, they buy it for the wife. A lot of people collect them.
That's what I was going to say. There's a lot of guys who buy and collect these because they know how odd and unusual that is. Don't get to see a lot of pink and blue knives. It's really one of the top-selling Coralons that Michael Prater makes. I'd put it in the top 5 sellers.
Let's face it, anything in case is going to sell, and regardless of what color it is, if it's going to be a collector's item, those boys that are into that are going to buy them.
I must say, though, I really think it's cute. I do really like it.
Save your packaging on these collector's knives. I'm telling you, y'all hear old Buzz Parker talk about how much difference it'll make on the price, particularly with a knife over 15 years old. Here's the Hen and Rooster Limited Select Stack Copperhead. Was $98, Sheila, now $64.50, 3 3/4. Look at that stack.
That's a big price jump. Happy Memorial Weekend, guys. Glad to have you tuning in. We've had a real busy show. Thank you so much. And everybody's out and about and doing lots of things. Might be too hot to be outside right now, so glad to have you with us. It says 1 of 200 limited edition and then select stag. That is the Copperhead frame by Hen and Rooster in stag. Notice they crimped the bolsters on that too. That's 3 3/4 Copperhead frame. Earlier on the show, I had a Trapper that matched that, if you want to get them both. I think I would.
$64.50, Sheila. Retail $156.67. This is one of my favorite buoys for the money.
I know.
Chipaway Raging Bear, $26.75, 12 inches overall. double stitch leather sheath embossed on the outside. There's that bear paw right there in the center. Brass pommel, brass guard, that's extended. Blood groove clip blade.
You know, step back and look at that knife. It's a 12-inch fixed blade. The frame is really, really nice. And then the bear paw just completes the whole look. That is one of my favorite chip-aways. And it's only $26.75. I wish I had come up with that, but I didn't. That'd be a good one, though. Such a stout knife, too. You see how strong and big brass guard on that?
You got a slanted guard on it, too.
Such a looker.
Retail $59.33, and that's too cheap as far as I'm concerned at retail. Ought to be more like around $89. You're paying $26.75. All right, it's already set up on FlexPay. Here's one of the greatest, as far as I'm concerned, collector sets that Michael Prater's come out with. Native American collection, $298. Retail is $599.80, but the folks at Cutlery Corner only pay $298. You're paying on FlexPay, so that's two payments of $149. The first one will have a little freight with it. Take a look at this collection. Of course, Michael Prater can tell you all about the American Indians.
And, of course, you will get the certificate of authenticity. These are Hen and Rooster trappers. I have word that he has a new 4-piece set about to hit the show. Like this. Oh, is it a 5-piece set? And it's the Wild Wild West. That will be happening next Friday, right? He's coming on the 31st. Yes, Friday. Go ahead and get this collection now, and then you can build on it.
Each one has etching on both blades, it looks like to me, Sheila. You got the certificate of authenticity, great Native American scenes in a custom box. It's Michael Prater's Native American collection. $599.80. You can get it for $298. We made it kind of a little less painful on you at FlexPay. Here's hand-carved collectors here. Retail on this set's $292.20. You pay $128. 7 pieces total. I believe what do we got? 12 and 10 inches in here.
Most of them are the 12. There's one that's a 10, and it's this one here, the brown. It's kind of a burnt orange.
So that's pressure dyed bone in the center that has been hand carved, and then it has been torched to highlight it. You've got brass pommel, brass guard. You've got double stitch leather sheaths that's been embossed on the outside. Look at the handwork on that. Can you imagine sitting around doing that all day long, Sheila?
No, I couldn't. It wouldn't look anything like that if I did it.
I couldn't do it with
It
a
might
Dremel.
have a little stick
I
man.
couldn't do it with a Dremel tool.
No.
Okay, $128 is what you pay on these 7 pieces. Mr. and Mrs. Dealer, for those of you who have been selling these pressure-dyed bone handles, here's a whole collection for you if you need to restock. For those of you that are collecting, on the chip away here, we kind of done the work for you.
I like all the colors, too. You get the traditional brown and gold, but there is a green, and then there's the blue, which I love the blue. Leather sheaths, it makes it a well-rounded deal. If you are buying and reselling, I could see 29 at least on each one of those. A lot of people collect them, but you know, Bob, a lot of people use these too. This is an everyday knife for some people.
Well, it's a piece of art at an everyday work knife price. Is what it really comes down to. Here's the Congress Connection. There's 11 of them here. Retail is $319.19. You're only paying a $100 bill. That's $9.09 a piece. You got winter age. You've got snakeskin. You got molasses. You've got red pick. You've got a little bit of everything going on here. It looks like maybe some buffalo horn over there. Then you got ox horn, Then you got, let's see, yeah, oxhorn twice.
Buffalo ox and then a lighter ox.
Yep. Then you got the red, white, and blue on smooth bone with the American flag in the center.
Stag bone resin. This originally
There's mother of
was
pearl up there.
yes, this was a 10-piece set, but then we ended up with an extra knife in it, so we've changed it. It is now an 11-piece set. These are only $9 a piece. That pearl.
You got Congress knives here now with premium handle material that you're buying for $9.09 a piece.
Yes.
Go figure that one out.
They are 3.5-inch handles, 4 blades. The hand process that go into this, there's over 100 hand processes. It's pretty impressive. And they're Rockwell tested 5658. I would get one of those big displays. I haven't been able to show you guys that. I don't even know where it's at right now. But we have a 12 by 18 display. Item number is 615. It sells for $39.95. I would invest in one of those displays. You can put a ton of knives in those. You can keep them looking good and locked up in that display.
Here's the American Battle Classic Trio. And looks like to me in that red packerwood down there, you've got north and south images going on. And that big straight blade there. There's the stars and bars in red, white, and blue. That looks like it was 3D direct-to-metal, straight off an oil painting almost. It's got a nylon sheath. And then up there on top, I believe they've taken, there's siege at Vicksburg, and that's direct-to-metal there, and that assisted opening liner lock. That's in 1863 is when that went down.
The buoy's a 14-inch buoy. And it also has
not a little bitty one.
The artwork front and back. Wouldn't just do a one-sided buoy for you.
What's the one up there on top? What was that one?
4.5 snapshots.
No, I'm talking about the battle.
Oh.
You got Vicksburg. Is that Chickamauga? That's Chickamauga up
Battle
on top.
of Chickamauga. Yep. Good old Chickamauga.
About 14 miles from here is where it's at.
Not far at all.
Missionary Ridge, just a few miles, and then you've got Lookout Mountain, Signal Mountain, and Battle of Ringo Gap. Sheila, now whether you're in college or high school, if you're the class of 2019, this is a knife for you. Dads, granddads, moms, if you've got a child or grandchild that's a 2019 graduate, you might want to work with them on this one right here.
It's always a tough decision. What do you get a graduate? You want to give them cash, of course, but I always like to give them a little something extra too, something they can hold on to and have memories. And this is it. It's lasered, class of 2019.
Did you see where the class speaker paid for all the class loans of the whole class that was graduating?
No way.
Paid for everything. $40 million worth of loans he paid for. Yeah.
Want to go to that school?
Yeah, you betcha. That is something, okay? Class of 2019.
Wow.
Okay, $12.88. Now, let me explain this to you. That don't have to be sold in 19. They probably sold it a lot later. Somebody finally sees. All right, here's our Father's Day. Hen and Rooster Mystery, $29.50. Large Hen and Rooster knife, multiple blades, bone handles. Jimmy's grinning like a possum there, ain't he?
Hen and Rooster, happy Father's Day from Jim Frost.
$59.99 in retail value. At that kind of price on a Hen and Rooster and multiple blade on those bone handles, that's got to be a deal any way you look at it.
Well, when I think about medium or large Hen and Roosters, I'm thinking it's got to be a Congress, Stockman, Trapper, multiple blades. It's going to be a nice knife for $29.50.
Can't help but be. It's
well, and he want to do something special for the dads. 57404 on the Happy Father's Day Hen and Rooster Mystery. Thank you again for joining us. Hope you have a safe and wonderful Memorial Weekend if you're hanging out with your family and friends. Thank you so much for tuning in and shopping with us here on this Sunday.
Be safe, and remember, you give someone a knife, they're going to remember you for life. We'll be, Todd's getting ready to come on right here and sell you a whole bunch of products.
Welcome into Cutlery Corner. I'm Todd Boone. Hope you are having a nice Memorial Day weekend. Let's remember all of those folks that gave their lives for this country, folks. And we've got some good stuff. We're about a week away also from Michael Prater doing what we reference to, even though it's May 31st, we call it a Father's Day show. We look forward to that, as always, when Michael's here. June the 7th, which I guess is like the next week, we will have a winner. It'll be done. For those of you who have registered at cutlerycorner.net, you'll have a chance. If you've not registered, you won't, to receive an incredible Damascus steel, whopping 17 inches of sub-hilt fixed blade knife. And what a crown stag that is. So register at cutlerycorner.net. On the show of June the 7th, we will call out the winner, and we'll probably do it multiple times, throughout that show. So May 31st, Michael Prater is here today, actually, and then we'll be giving that away June the 7th. Well, we got a Woo. Woo's been doing pretty good. If you like camouflage, a Weehawk blade, partially serrated, partially straight edge, look at that nice satin finish on that one. And that's some good camo. That's actually what I guess I would call like fall foliage. We have it at a $13 price tag. Pick that up for you real quick. There's your pocket. There we go, just like so. And that's all anodized aluminum, and the frame is done in stainless steel. So it actually does have some little weight. And then it has the trigger or ambidextrous thumb stud. I like that trigger mechanism. Very, very quick on that one. Opens up there in a jiffy. Drew, does that look like it's going to fall? Yeah, it does. That's what That's what I thought. Will of the week, add one or multiples to any item that you make a purchase on, and it'll only cost you $13 while it's on sale. It's 10200 and an 8 on that one. All right, we have our today's special that we're doing, only $13. 94 cents. Finally, we've been looking for Stag, and he actually got that deal on that Stag, but it's still, it's going to be a long time, folks. He bought a bunch of it. Be probably next year, I guess. But anyway, we've also been kind of a little low on stack leather. Well, you see a good one. When I look at that knife, immediately it reminds me of the first Steel Warrior stacked leather handle fixed blade that was ever built, other than the pommel on it. This is a good buy. That handle right there will probably last longer than the clip blade mirror polish. Probably 3mm thickness of steel at that special $13.94. That's all that one's going to cost you. 57852 at $13.94. And look at happy face James A. Father's Day right around the corner. Happy Memorial Weekend, folks, but Father's Day is going to be coming up June. The 16th is the date for Father's Day. He's jolly-go-lucky. That is a good sign. When you see him like this, you ought to try one of these out. You have a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. But with the product, these Hen and Rooster knives, because I got a little glimpse of a couple of them that are being used, and I'm here to tell you, it's going to be a larger frame pocket knife. It's going to have a genuine bone handle, and it's only $29.50. This is worthy of giving it a shot. If it's, he's sending out what I saw, you're going to probably wish you had bought two of them. That's 57404 at that special $29.50. Happy Father's Day, and that's from James A. 102024, Jim's Pick Well, this will be officially this week the 13th Jim's Pick that has been done. That's an upsweep skinner from Chipaway, a torched, jigged, or actually carved bone handle, full tang on it, 7 1/4 inches in length, a top grade leather sheath. It almost reminds me to some extent, when I look at it, I think of short finger pattern, just differently made. I like that design. I think you'll like it as well. For $11.50, those of you that are watching, I hope you at least buy one for $11.50, because most of that cost is going to be in the sheath that you see behind it. 102-024, and you can buy more than one until they're gone. No limit on how many of those that you can purchase. This item, there is a limit, and we're forced to do that. This is one per invoice. Trophy stag, stack leather and wine wood handled fixed blades that we're doing for only $14.88. All right, they're 10 inches in length. You have genuine deer stag. He's going the other way. I didn't ever expect him to reduce it to this type of price tag, but you know what? I'm all about it. It's Memorial Day. We thank all of the veterans across the nation, and that's just a deal. Another one, as I mentioned, like I said about Jim's Pick, if you don't even need this knife right now, well, we've got a $60 retail on it, and I think that's actually going to be an old retail, but we're at less than $15. Buy at least one. You really ought to try to buy as many as you can while he has that at the money that you see there. 102071. That is one awesome trophy stag brand, stag handled fixed blade deal at $14.88. Our add to order basically is like a Woo 2. For only $10, you can add a Vietnam Vietnam War. Let me look at this blade. I hadn't seen this one in a while. It's kind of like a hydro dip, Vietnam War. It's also on the reverse side, and it's assisted opening for only $10. But that'll be stainless steel, and it's again the best way for me to describe that's basically like it's a hydro dip. So add one of those, folks. 102-009 while they're available at that special $10 only price tag. Our Apache, but from Sling Blade. Those of you that have not seen, there are two. We're going to do both of them back to back. The only difference that you're going to see is the color of the G10. This is classic black, and it's the classic Apache. It's done in a 9CR13 MOV, stainless steel. It has a 3-stage tempering process. By the time it ends the 3rd stage, basically you've removed most all, 99%, I guess, give or take, of the imperfections in the steel, impurities in the steel. KVT bearing system, there are 18 of them that are polished. It is a smooth operator. You're going to have a sheath that can be more vertical or horizontal with an additional belt clip and some spare parts. This is just all good stuff. They're very sleek. They're extremely well made. They're Pro Alea quality, but you're not paying that Pro Alea price. They do not have the D2, but that's all right, because I got a little experience now with some of this 9CRs and the 7CRs, even in the 3CRs, of course. And it's turning out to just be good stuff, folks. I can't find anything that I don't like about it, and it is stainless. You know, I like carbons. I have the Damascus. I've got them all. Now, look at that. Look how thick how much steel is in that knife. So you're going to feel it in the weight immediately. And it's also a good gift item. As I mentioned, this year is about half over with. That is just absolutely mind-boggling to me. Halfway over with. And 16th of June is going to be Father's Day. It'd be a nice gift item. Says a lot. 595 is the Apache in black. 596 is the Apache Timberwolf that has been done in the desert tan handle. Both of them at the special $72.80 pricing each. Our chip away clearance, another two-piece collection that's going to be done in a hand-carved bone. 102016 clearance, that's just a title that we use. Those of you customers that have just started with this, doesn't mean that they're never going to come back. It means sale. You'll see that same name weekly, only it'll be different merchandise. Look at this sleek hunter that you're going to be receiving, or both of them. Either way, I'll wait up for you there, Jonesy. Since you've got a Georgia Bulldog shirt on, I'll cut you a little slack. I know you need it. Look at all of that hand carving, folks. And it's all done freehanded. That's a nice blade. And the sheath that comes with it's basically, I don't know, anywhere from $12 to $15, $13 to $15. Yet the item, when you break down from $34.75, the two that you're going to receive are only $17.38. It's all each one of those knives are going to run you. Very, very good looking stuff. So that's 102016 on that one. It's DEFCON Magnum 2. Or excuse me, DEFCON Magnum D2. The Prolia folks built one of this. Again, this is more like a tactical style of blade. Very, very sleek, executive style frame lock, modified Tanto blade, and this is not assisted opening. Oh. Just like so. Look at that Tanto on there. But it's D2 tool steel. All right, this is going to eventually start turning. I have no problem with that, as many people don't. I like a little variation in steels all across the board. I just know for a fact, even prior to the popularity of the Pro Elias, the D2 tool steel is just really, really, really good stuff. That is an extremely well-made knife. Stainless steel, well, you've got the anodized aluminum scaling on it and a frame lock, cool-looking blade. At only $98.75. And there are only about 30, it looks like, of the DEFCONs. The Magnum version available at that $98.75 price tag. Choctaw time. We're going to have a variety. This is going to be, you just pick whichever one you want. I say that because a lot of people are buying all of them, and not everybody is going to, but a lot of you are. We're getting low as far as what we have available under this item number. There was allotment that were done to be offered individually, which many of you like. The first one is going to be genuine cobra skin. All right, these are 4.5 inches in length, so they're quite substantially larger than the traditional Choctaw pattern. And the Choctaw has been good. Now, basically, the way that I see it, they've turned the Choctaw into a folding hunter. And the hafting of the handle is very, very difficult. I'm not exactly certain. We'll know maybe next week whether Michael Prater's going to rehandle any or not. But that's a lot of work. But that is one neat-looking knife from Steel Warrior. And there are less than 100 available at $19.25 in the ballistic belt sheath. And that is all genuine cobra skin. It was the handle material on that. Ox horn, another incredible item. Lots of ox horn. Look at the beauty of it. It's all been hand selected. At this moment, we have just about 6 dozen. Now, maybe a little less than that now because our phones are pretty backed up. But anyway, not a lot of these are available at $19.25, at least individually is what I'm referencing to. The #1 most purchased lot blade for about the last year since we had started getting them back in stock, started in 2018, of any brand at all, and it's just been elevated to a new level at 4.5 inches in length. Rockwell tested, you got a flare-up blade. It almost kind of reminds me when I look at it like an old clasp knife. Lots and lots of high-carbon 440 stainless steel. At 19.25, so it's 102.00 and a 5. 004 was the cobra skin. All right, we're on buffalo horn, 002. Most all of these are going to be right in that general vicinity if you want to pick and choose, or there's certain ones that you want, but you missed the item number. More than likely, I would think our representatives probably know these item numbers by heart now. 80, well, no, just a little over 5 dozen of this item. See, a lot of people are buying well, maybe all the natural handles. So we've got very similar quantities on each of the patterns. $19.25 in genuine buffalo horn on that classic Choctaw. We're coming to two of my favorites. Of course, I have lots and lots and lots of favorites. But this, especially this particular one. There's just something about this old jigging process, a winter aged or it's almost like a worm groove jigging process. If you want to go back multiple decades, it may look like a honeycomb to some. It's kind of just three, to me when I see it, like three different jigged processes all in one knife. And it looks really, really good. Look at the beauty of the bone on that and all the work that went in to making that handle look as awesome as it actually does. And it's only $19.25 on that as well. Now this one, that is the least available, by the way. Now the winter aged bone, there are not a great deal of them left individually under the individual item number. 001. This was one of the newer ones on the block. Actually, I think when we first started offering this one, it might have been with a Wrangler Stockman, wasn't it there, Drew? If I can't remember stuff, folks, which I can't very often anymore, I can always rely on old Drew or Chase. Chase is gone, you know. He's gone on vacation. So how did he end up getting a vacation is what I want to know. $28.75. Look at all of the turquoise. Hope he has a good time. All of that turquoise. I know, but you're not there yet. You're getting there. $28.75, folks. The newest one on the block. And heck, there's only about 120 left. That's not a lot. I mean, we're selling lots of these Choctaws. Look at that big old folding hunter. I mean, that's how it fits your hand. Look at all that steel that's in that blade. A beautiful, beautiful turquoise Southwestern style look that's been done on that Choctaw handle. 102001 at $28.75. All that one is going to run you. Oh, look at the decor work, the decoration. Who did all the decorating? I know who did it. Sheila? Yeah. She does it up, doesn't she? Check out this Smith & Wesson, the stonewash finish blade. Oh, look at that price. Look at the Tanto blade on that. That's another one of these good trade deals that we've done. This, I mean, I know it's got a little bit older item number, not real old, but still, I hadn't had much time with that one on there. I've got quite a few Smith & Wessons myself. I'm talking about the firearm pistols, not just a couple of the knives. I don't have this one. I mean, yeah. That looks rough and tough, does it not? For $21.87, Kydex style sheath coming along with it. If I can get it up without knocking everything over like I always do. There we go, just like that. Goes on your belt. Smith & Wesson style. Happy Memorial Day. 102058. It's only $21.87. Drew, trying to get you broke in right? All right, I hope so. Whatever he says, you just do the opposite, and it'll be right. Well, you're used to working here. It's that way in every department, isn't it? I'm just joking. Campfire Special. 101854, $58 price tag, 24 total knives. However, this is a beefed up version of a wake-up call because there are actually going to be 6 fixed blade knives, and that's just way out of the ordinary for any wake-up call that we do. I mean, a couple of knives, sometimes 3, I mean, but 6, that's why we changed the name. Call it a Campfire Special. One of those fixed blades is going to be a massive 16-inch black oxide stainless steel blade survival knife with a hollow handle that'll house the emergency survival kit and a compass. The series of 4 Pro Guides and 3 CR13 mirror polished stainless, a non-slip grip handle black. It's almost like a Pachmeyer or a Kraton grip. It's just a very dense, hard rubber, but it's soft to the touch. I'm speaking of these mirror polished ones. We're busy with, folks. Got a lot going on right now. Father's Day and all that kind of stuff. Just bear with the operators. I told you I'd knock something over. And then we have the bait knife, which I can't say enough about. I knocked it over. I'll get it, Drew. That's all right. I'm always doing something wrong, you know. I got to keep you busy. We're going to have the first ever whitetail cutlery, a back pocket tactical lot blade knife, and we're going to have a case of the Vultures. Nicely designed after the original classic Quicksilver. That's the smaller ones that you see there with that very keen, sharp blade. $58 gets you a whole lot of knives in the Campfire Special 101854 on that one. And we have a Dirty Baker's Dozen. Drew, I guess, has been officially removed from the label. He got tired of us picking on him, folks, because he can't count. 101847, a 13-piece set. Ended up a 12-piece set, and then it's back to a 13-piece set. It's kind of how it all came about. But the end result is $12.15 a blade. All right, you just saw zebra wood. Oh, check out wine wood. Black Forest wood, the Iron Horse, the return of the Iron Horse fixed blade back. That's going to be that one down. That's heavy. I bought one of those particular patterns probably 20 years ago. Certain I still have one. It's never been out of the box. But a lot of custom pieces. And then we're also going to have the backpacker that's done in Black Forest wood. It's kind of like a Weehawk blade on it also. Other than that, they're all very, very large, substantial in size. You have both of the sub-hilt fighters. All right, we only have 2 handles. And for many, until last year, we had never had but 1 handle. And we added 2 more, the frost wood, which is out, and then that wine wood that you see there. Like those sub-hilts. It's called a fighter pattern. A lot of custom knife makers still, and in the past, well, they've built, you know, sub-hilt fighters. We have 2 of them in this set. Other than 2, they're all like 15 inches and plus, or larger in length. The Iron Horse is not 15 inches, and the backpacker with the Black Forest wood handle, it's not 15 inches. But other than that, they're all big boys. And they're just $12.15 a piece. I mean, that's the deal to be had there. And then we make it available on FlexPay for your convenience. $79 will ship you the whole entire collection in the freight, $79 in freight. You get all of these knives, and then a month later, we'll charge you the additional $79. It's basically almost like having terms, is what it boils down to in a way. Half now, half later. On the Dirty Dozen. Baker's Dozen. 101847. Everybody likes a little fruitcake. Not. Some people do. I've just really never acquired the taste for it. You ever like a fruitcake? I mean, fruitcake's just, you know, when I always thought when somebody gave me a fruitcake for Christmas, they just didn't like me. You know, because I just have never been a fruitcake fan. But I know there are a lot of people that are, and you know what? Each in their own is how it all works. But when it comes to a fruitcake of knives, now we're talking a little different story. Especially when they're only $3.38. I mean, think about it. As you see these knives on your television, just keep in mind, $3.38. There's a Sharps piece from Sharps Cutlery 3CR13. Look at the polishing. That's all inlaid into the wood, front and back. You saw a chip away in frost wood. We had the original first ever Storm Chaser frames, the large, heavy Storm Chasers that were assisted opening. So you have both of those, the camouflage and the black. By the way, we wholesale those at $10 each. Well, they're only $3.38 now. Then we have the side lock, the pocket rocket. Look at all of these pocket knife blades. There's the old Roadrunner with the spider eye tooled out of it, an Ivorite insert, blue bone stopman, saddle horns. The Hornet, that one was assisted opening with the stainless steel frame. 3-blade stopman in blue bone. That smoke finish that you see there, it's called the smoke, that's also assisted opening. We're going to have the money clip in stainless steel. A doctor's knife. A lime green bone trapper. I don't know if anybody's ever made a lime green bone. So it used to be called key lime. Those of you that remember the key lime. A Caribbean blue bone. We have the Wave back in stock. The Ridge Runner, Buffalo Horn, a Copperhead pattern. The Stagalon Trapper has the Flintlock Shield. $3.38 are what each one of these knives, including that Sharps, including that chip away. That's what they break down to. You've got less than $8 in these two knives. When you call us on a fruit cake can be real good sometimes. 101-976, and it's only $98. That one's a. But normally we just do fruit cakes, you know, around the holidays. That is worthy of bringing the fruit cake back. Check out this Rough Rider, $21.50. There we go. Ouch. A little sharp. And pink bone. All right, look at the high. Oh, we got high heels. Now look at the bejewelment. All right there, Drew. Those are real diamonds, aren't they? Look at that bejewelment. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna twist her on around. Look at the diamond studs for $21.50. Ladies, we should have had this for Mother's Day. Look at that. It's got a blade print on there. I can't read what it is. Oh, that's 440 stainless on the reverse side of the blade. Look at that peak bone. Hello, gorgeous. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a popular item. I can tell you that right now. You better hurry. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, yeah. 102057. Hello, gorgeous. On the Hello Trapper. At only $21.50. That's what's another really, really good thing about it. Winding down on this one, if you're wanting one of these or interested maybe in having purchasing this case fillet knife, which we have sold a bunch of them. Now, they were out for a while, and we got them back in about a week ago. This particular size is what I'm talking about. If you want one for Father's Day or yourself, call. Because there are not a lot of them remaining. We will get more. Now, whether that's going to be able to be done and happen in time to ship for Father's Day, now that's going to be another story. You'll have to rely on Case a lot for that. But so why wait if this is something that you're interested in? It's a very good brand, of course, Case XX. Fillet knife, very, very flexible, true sharp surgical stainless. You could use that in the kitchen, completely weather resistant. And for those of you that fish, to me, it's kind of a perfect all-around size. It's not too large, in other words. I don't know why I can never, ever sit one. That's why I don't display that. Uh-oh, take me out to the ballpark, folks. There we go. Look at the baseball. Cutlery Corner Network, official Cutlery Corner Network baseball. Cutlery Corner Network Trapper in smooth bone. Calling this one home run. I like to show these blades also there, Sean Phil. Drew's just not helping me as much as well. Drew, I'm messing with you. Drew's busy. Oh, look at, take me out to the ball game. The great American pastime. Sheila Travis did a heck of a job on this one. And we're going to autograph the baseball. So we have a limited amount of baseballs that we've got in stock right now. I just think that is a neat item. I grew up with my kids in baseball. I have spent countless hours and hours and hours and hours on end that would add up into months, into years, especially with my Otis. From 6 years old to 21 years old, and then he went into softball. Yeah, I've been in a lot of ball fields, a lot of ballparks. That is a neat, neat item. And that, I'm going to tell you right now, that has got a really good price on it at $21.50. This is the Zorg flipper. There we go. All right, this is the Cutlery. That's done in AUS 8. All right, that is a steel. It's almost, basically that's not even assisted opening. G10 handle, modified Tanto blade, a gunmetal finish on it. It's extremely durable, extremely well made. Patrick, who used to work here actually for many, many years, helped us come about those. It's a brand a lot of people will not be familiar with, but I assure you, the quality, well, it is really, really, really good stuff. And it is made in Russia, by the way, the Russian Federation, from the folks who make stuff for their military. It's the Zorg Flipper, a 60444. Oh my gosh. See, I could have put this on the back of the table. Look at what has been come across, folks. 102075, and that's because I don't think I've ever shown this. That is Buck Creek Stag handmade swing guard. For those of you that are familiar with the 111.5 case, the cheetah. I'll show you how this works real quick. What a find. I think there's some in buffalo horn too. I mean, I'm thinking, my gosh, and how long have they been sitting here? Look at that, folks, swing guard. Just like the old switchblades would do, many of them. And for $54 in Stag. And there was some buffalo horn found too. I don't know how many buffalo horn there were, but I know there's not a great deal of those. That is a thumbs up, a double thumbs up. That is just an absolutely incredible item in my opinion, I like that stuff that you just saw there. I am also quite fond now of the castrums. This one that you see here that's going to be done in the curly birch has the fire starter that's going to go along with it as well. These are all handmade in Sweden. They make really, really good stuff, folks. Actually, this is the the number 10 Swedish forest knife. It's going to be done in 14C28N, stainless steel. That's your fire starter. What a beautiful curly birch handle. That's some magnificent wood, is it not? This is basically, in my opinion, all custom handmade and a showpiece. I love looking at that knife. I'd hate to put a stone to it. I mean, my gosh, but that's what they're for. Look at the magnificent handle. 14C28N, stainless steel. I'm gonna pick this one up. I mean, this is worthy of touching, folks. Just real quick, Chase. I know you're busy. Look at all of that steel in that. Look at that handle. That is a work of art. $198 price tag, one heck of a sheath that's gonna go along with it. And the fire starter. Of course, there are only a handful that are available. Here you go, Drew. I got the box on that one. Made in Sweden. Snow White by Case. It's all in the name as well on this one. Now that is a white handle. Actually, it's been jigged. It's a Delrin, all right, it's synthetic. Look how white it is, and that's what the popularity of it is. Because I like it, and a lot of people like that, especially when you add the red and gold Case XX shield. Then it almost turns into like a Christmassy product. But the deal is right now on 101729 because they're, believe it or not, they're only $42.82. That is a $400 retail set of knives for $256.94. $42.82. Most all of the peanuts cost at least that, if not more. Just the peanut, which you'll have in this set. You also have the little Texas toothpick. You're going to have the 44 frame Stockman. Excuse me, I think it's the 32 pattern Stockman. The large full-size 54 frame trapper. The mini trapper, so you have both of the trappers, and then there is going to be the little copper lock. What they call the little mini copper lock, even though it's not mini, it's a good all-around size knife. Happy holidays, happy Memorial Day, happy Father's Day at $42.82 a pattern on that one. That was 101729 at $256.94, and there are only about 12 sets. That's all that we have left on that case knife that you just saw there. We have hand-carved classics going on right now. All 17 of them, excuse me there, Drew, at a $240 price tag, which is $14.12. All right, so we've been going pretty crazy on these hand-carved chip-away clearance items and things like that. Some of the new hand carvings, gone up a little bit because of all the additional work. So more time is being spent, more carving is being done on the handles, what it boils down to. And yet here we are with a set like what in front of you right now at $14.12. Now you saw the 3 palm skinners by Chip-Away. Those were the little cool palm skinners, actually, and buffalo horn, ox horn, and winewood. Now look at all of these hand-carved fixed blade knives for $14.12. And other than the smaller 3, I'll show you one again here in just a little while. All the rest of them come with leather. Some do not have hand carving on it. That one, that's a Spirit Hunter, which was done in a set of 3. Check out that little dude right there. Hold it in the palm of your hand. They're just little, kind of like a little mini type of fixed blade. Yeah, either one, it doesn't matter to me. I got 2, Chris. If I say Chris, 2 people look, so you might as well just point. It's working, huh? It's working out a lot better. Look at all of the hand carving. Spirit Hunter now, as I was saying, was in olive wood. Then there's a smooth bone one. The other one's torch bone in the set of 3 Spirit Hunters. But all the rest, I mean, classic designs, lots of new carving going into these, the handles on these chip-aways. It's a beautiful set. Why, like it's been saying, why carry around an ugly knife? Carry a good-looking one. By the way, the blue bones, as you've seen, are in this one as well. They've gone to some of the deep, deep greens. They've changed that up a little bit. Of course, you're going to have 14 top-grade leather sheaths that are double-stitched that are going, I'll just be $10, which is not the case anymore. As you'll find out, keep getting corrected by Michael, that'd be $140 at $10 a piece. $100 more, you got the knives to go along with it. And you know what we'll do? We'll make this available on FlexPay. Is that all right, Chase? Or did I admit? Yeah, there we go. I know it was. I'm slow today. 101-544. And welcome. Thank you so very much. We're getting into the... We're going to have a lot of merchandise that's going to be coming your way. It's going to be very, very low quantity items. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. The Turquoise Thunder. Have we even shown this one, Drew? A 65 pattern case XX painted pony. I don't... Look at that right there. Look at the pearl that's being used on that one. Where's the box set one for that one? 65 frame folding hunter. Well, how many were made? That, for whatever the case, that's serial number 1. So I know that. How much is it? $368, folks, is all that one's going to cost you. What a folding hunter of that caliber that was in the turquoise web, wild horse jasper, and saltwater, that saltwater mother of pearl he got a buy on. But the pattern that it's on, I'm thinking he only made 5. I believe only 5 of that item that you just saw at $368 was ever produced. That's 101603. I don't even know if I've ever shown it before. The turquoise rumble in the jungle. Hen and Rooster, we've got a trapper that's going to have the turquoise chip and the micro pearl. I also probably see some mammoth tooth. I mean, he puts in it whatever he wants as long as they kind of make a similar pattern. $80 a piece. Premium large H&R Stockman and the large trapper at $160 price tag, 101199 on some Rumble. Oh, the Bone Stag Kickstart. A trapper frame. Case did it first. Case came out with the first that I'm aware of, that I know about, until I hear different, assisted opening trapper frame lock blade in the trapper lock. What took them so long? And look at that incredible 6.5 Bone Stag. $118 price tag. I just hope if those of you that may be calling later, that we actually still have some stock on this item. Again, it will return in the future. It's just all depending if you're interested in any of this merchandise for Father's Day. Whether, you know, if it's the stuff that's available, whether we can get it in time to ship. This is the Tony Bowes lot blade. Basically like a back pocket design to a certain extent. Oh, beautiful, absolutely incredible handle. You've got the zipper collectible pouch. That's done in ATS 34. We're talking an extremely high caliber steel. Those of you that are familiar with ATS 34, other than the fact that some of the, you know, custom knife makers use it a lot. I believe Pacific Cutlery at the point in time when they built knives were using some of the ATS 34. It is extremely, extremely good stuff, folks. Very, very. You know, Almars, those of you that remember the Almar knives, a lot of Almars were used in ATS 34. That's the only one that we had, by the way, Drew. 300, he's going to try to get one more. $366.98 on that incredible Tony Bowes at the design that Case manufactured. That was 56911. That was a find that you just saw there. Google those up and you'll know what I'm talking about. 57055, 6.5 bone stag Mako. So we had a trapper lock in 6.5 bone stag that was assisted opening. The kickstart. Now the legendary Mako lot blades in that handle material, which we do not see a great deal of. By the way, that was owed money, over $155 retail that we had at only $94.56. German Bull fans, we started to kick off finding the German Bull muskrats that were done in deer stag. And this knife in blue bone, look what I'm talking about here, $38.50. And look at that beautiful blue bone. I probably haven't shown that one in 2019. Heck, for that matter, I don't even recall. I'm sure I did in 2018, but look at that beautiful full-size large. Stamped, every blade stamped, every tang stamped. At $38.50. Mirror polished German stainless steel blades, handmade, as you just saw, and that pretty cool, excuse me, Drew, German Bull logo. Sorry about that. Oh, the chestnut. Look at that smooth chestnut. Found these on the shelves as well. Mirror polished, true sharp, surgical stainless. You know, Chase, when he was here, he made it a lot easier for us to navigate the cage, didn't he, Drew? A little bit. Most of all that stuff that he pulled out of the cage and sent up front, you know, that's coming back, you know, it's all coming back now. We can always poke fun at Chase when he's on vacation like we do everybody else. $53.99. Look at that beautiful bone on that full-size trapper. Good looking, smooth bone. Very nicely done. Old item number as well, 46630. At less than a $54 price tag. This is the red spiny. You can see what that is. It's orange spiny, red spiny, just depending on the tint that comes out. All natural. You're going to have onyx, jet black onyx. This is going to be on a, looks like probably a hen and rooster pattern, or it's a painted pony pattern. I think it's a painted pony lot blade. Oh, you'll have the hairy sheath, Michael J. Prater. And then we have the spiny oyster and the black onyx stripe in the center section. Looks like that is going to be some limestone turquoise as well as spiny oyster also. 2 orders, this one and one more. He's not making another one. 2 callers at $120 on red spiny onyx lot blade. 60406. The Suji. And I could have sold this so many times, folks. But, you know, it's what it is. It's what happens with you got a warehouse of this caliber, this magnitude, this size. I'm going to get Drew to look at that serial number, but I'm going to be shocked if that's serial number 1 on that particular one. Look at all the Suzulite, the turquoise French black lip mother of pearl you've got coming along with that particular one, folks. French black lip pearl. I mean, that's just a beautiful, beautiful buck 110 nickel silver lot blade at that $356.87. So what you see is what you're going to get on that knife. That's serial number 1, isn't it, Drew? Sorry about that. My bad. I had to look. I couldn't take it no more, Chase. Serial number 1? Yeah, I'll be darned. There you go. I'll be darned. That was serial number 1. I'd like to know who gets that one. If you don't mind informing us, I'd really, really like to know who got that beautiful knife. 60661. Here's the German bull line again in stag. Look at the knife. That's a full-size 2-blade folding under. Basically, it's like a 65 pattern case that started this carousel off. There was a painted pony. It's 5 1/4 inches. That's the frame. So it's a big, substantially large in size knife, and it's in deer stag with the leather sheath. But the most significant factor, it's only $62.50 is all it's costing you on 60661. $165 retail on that knife that you just saw in deer stag. From German bull that we're doing is $62.50. Wish I could buy one of those for all of you stag lovers out there, but I can't. Special limited edition, Devin Thomas, Teardrop, Bird's Eye Damascus, W.R. Case & Son, Saltwater, Mother of Pearl, compliments of Michael Prater. Thank you so very much. This is just absolutely beautiful, beautiful material that he got a deal on, folks. The Damascus, well, I mean, as you see, the Damascus steel, that's self-explanatory. Look at these pearls, though. And, you know, he can't make 100 of these knives. He can't make 75 of these knives. Not in that caliber of the mother of pearl that you see going on right there. No, not at all. Matter of fact, that's probably just a couple of those. That's all it looks like we've got left. $368 on that absolutely beautiful, beautiful XX Trapper. This is the only one. This was our sample that we use here in the studio that was in the cage over there. There will be other, there's another toothpick that he has done, big, large jumbo, like the size that you see here. That's an 8-inch frame. I've already seen it. It looks absolutely nothing like the one that you see there. It's going to be in the same, we have the same issue with it. I think there are going to be about 12 of them or 8 or something like that. I don't know exactly on this new one. But this is our show sample, and it'll never be made again on a big, huge jumbo toothpick. Look at that right there, folks. One caller, $398. You'll own the last one, but it'll be the first one that was ever on television. It's that $398 price tag, $101,696. And stacked leather handle. Like I said, we get a lot of inquiries, people asking for it. We try. The customer that was talking about the other day, that Jim Frost mentioned. Anyway, we're working on all of your requests. $68.99, stacked leather handle. Now, they mirror polish this blade as well. We're down to only 2 of these. I mean, that is it. We have this one and the one that's, and one more. This will come back in stock. We don't know exactly when. So 2 callers at the moment on 13,759 stacked leather mirror polish sweet blade hunter. Good looking knife. This is outstanding. $210. There are exactly 7, including this one, and it's done. Right, they're not doing the pearl, they're not doing the abalone. And it is pinned on. Look at that incredible 54 frame trapper. $210. This came out of the vault that we have, the safe. We call it a room safe. Jess Daniels had these put back. This was brought back to the studio today. Today, folks. Incredible beauty in a knife. Can't get over that one. Okie dokie. Thank you so very much. Chase, we certainly appreciate it. The Scavenger in blue G10 that's going to have that gunmetal gray, kind of out of the realm for hen and rooster. This, you know, kind of design style, but you know what? They got to go with it, and I believe that they have answered the call. They've answered this one will fit the bill, folks. What a blade on that H&R. And some G10 Kydex style belt sheath, but look at the finish on that knife. Look how thick that steel is. I mean, this is basically a survival knife, tactical fixed blade, chisel point. I mean, that's tough stuff right there if you want one to use. But you're not paying a tremendous price tag because we own the Hen and Rooster brand. We own the name. That knife will cost you only $46.80. That's all it'll run, folks. That's 101-272, $46.80. And that is a lot of G10. Titanium coated gunmetal gray. This is going to be the Yeti Got Stag, $88 price tag, a 30-ounce Yeti tumbler, Rambler, 30-ounce tumbler, and they work really, really good. I'm sold forever. I guess I'll have to be buried with my Yeti. The lid comes with the Yeti, all right? You know what they cost, folks. They are not inexpensive, but it's good. They're good. You're going to have $40+ in the 30-ounce Yeti. And here is a classic premium 5-star grade A Stag H&R full-size trapper to go in the mix, which would be close to the $88 just on its own. And you receive both of them. 101-987 on some Yeti Got Stag. I didn't know there were any of these that were left. We had this tan, then there was a Saturday night special. Little boot knives. Basically like a Teflon coated blade. It's rough Teflon style of a coat. $12. You're going to have the belt or boot clip that's going to come on the military design cloth sheath. And a pattern that you just simply do not see a great deal of in any brands anymore. I mean, they're out there. You do not see it to search for them. And then, heck, that one's only $12. That's why we will sell that one. And like I said, Saturday night specials, the black one, I don't know if there are any of those are left or not. People will buy them in multiple quantity. So at 60776 in the Desert Tan for only $12. Steel Wilderness time. That Steel Warrior brand that's done in buffalo horn and all natural white smooth bone. With some artwork. It's basically what I always kind of describe as it's a reproduction scrimshaw out of the Northwest or New England black line. And look at the details in the picture. You're looking at it just like I am. It looks like maybe some initials right down below that eagle head there. I can't see that good, you know that though. That's got some beak on him, does it not? So you have that magnificent American bald eagle, Steel Warrior, largest stockman they build. The black portion with some may have white swirls, buffalo horn. Scrimshaw is done front side of the handle as well as the reverse side. The eagle, the bear, there will be a wolf, and there will also be a white-tailed deer, like what you see right there. There are a little over 6 orders, and frankly, that's basically what we call a brand new item. It's not got a lot of airtime under its belt. $10.70, but less than 5 dozen of those sets to go around. Be a good Father's Day gift that you just saw. 101-972. The Collector's Duo. So you got an Ocoee River, Black Forest Wood, reconstituted red turquoise, and it looks like maybe a little bit of a winewood inlay or walnut, a little channel inlay that you see there. Just a handful of the original patterns of a fixed blade that were done by Ocoee River. Along with that, we're going to include a Baron Bull. That's an Oxhorn Trapper custom Baron bull with saltwater mother of pearl and red turquoise. That one's front and back. Doing the pair at only $32.50 is all that both of those are going to cost you. And they look good. They look as good in person as they do on your television. They look real good at $32.50. And Collector's Duo. All right, Trapper Valley time. Well, what we've done in Trapper Valley, gosh, I hadn't seen this one in a while either. All Steel Warrior. Let me double check Sheila didn't put a bulldog or something in there. All right, we're talking Steel Warriors and some incredibly beautiful bone handles, as well as genuine buffalo horn. We're going to have the buffalo horn with the seashell engraved bolsters. Those were more limited in production than the original buffalo horn. If it's got engraved work on the bolster, that'll be the one that sits atop the pedestal. You just saw a orange bone stag. All right, see, you have two buffalo horns. The difference only in the bolsters, besides the fact that the ones like you see there are produced on a smaller number. Look at that beautiful smooth bone, almost like Appaloosa. Oh, the Mountain Valley jigging. I mean, that's how you're supposed to do it, folks, and they're doing a good job. Honeycomb, good-looking honeycomb bone. We have winter-aged bone. Some people called it butter rum. It's also been referenced to as a Mojave. That was usually on the Mustang series. All of them only $11.42. Every blade is 440 high carbon surgical stainless, and each trapper, usually sometimes the clip blade, more than not the spade blade, has been Rockwell tested. $79.95 for all 7 really nice, good looking handled Steel Warrior large trappers at that $79.95 price tag. The odd lot, which we have to build odd lot items up. How do you build odd lot items, fixed blades up? Well, you take like that Desert Tan. Well, I know that in the Civil Wars, there's not going to be a whole lot of them. Pitch Black series, there's not going to be a whole lot of them. The OD Green Handle 16-inch survival knife, that's in one other set. So that's going to wind down inventory. What I mean is the lower the item gets, then we can start building up and accumulating enough patterns to do an odd lot buoy. Why do we like doing an odd lot buoy set? Because we get the opportunity. We get away with selling some of this merchandise that would be more than $8 for $8. It's just basically what it boils down to. You have the Ultimate Warrior. We could never put that knife on television as an individual item for an $8 price tag. Some of the Winewood handles, the Tennessee, Arkansas, or Texas toothpick. There's a Red Deer. There's a Sharps Cutlery fixed blade because we're getting low on some of the Sharps Cutlery patterns. Also, they're only $8, folks. You'll receive 10. They're not seconds. They're not returns. There's nothing wrong with them. Get 10 items. If you're not happy, you have a 30-day money-back satisfaction guarantee. So you have a 30-day time period to return these 10 knives that we're going to sell you basically at $8 each. You're helping us, and we're helping you. That's why we like doing this. It used to be called Our Choice, Your Game. And we've called it odd lot. There's been multiple names for that. But we have to accumulate the fixed blades before then we have to hold off on them. Been around for a long time there. I see Buzz Parker's made his way. He's going to be joining us here, folks. We always look forward to Buzz. Hope he's had a good Memorial weekend. Today's work day for Buzz, though. We have the Silver Ore Stoneworks, old stock and new stock. You'll be able to see what the new ones are because they're going to have a horse head shield. There's a new one. They've also changed up some of the artwork that had been done with the nickel silver bolster. There was a new lot blade. They're also Rockwell tested, the ones with the horse head shield, which will be the ones that start coming out for the future. You have some really, really nice, well done saltwater pearl. You have an extremely patriotic theme taking place. The red, the white, and the blue. The bolsters on the old school silver horses are like the stars, or they actually are, on the American flag. Stockman's, Slim Jim Trappers, Dr. Knives, Hot Bills, that's a good one, no Hot Bill. Lock blades and the old-fashioned tapered cigar whittler at less than $12.40 a frame. That's another significant issue, or point to make. $12.39 a pattern.
Significant savings.
Yes, it is, and it's all about patriotism. You know, we live in a good country, don't we, Buzz Parker?
Sure do.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. We're back, Buzz. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Taking a break from the family. Actually, the kids are getting on up there, aren't they? One of them's done.
They've got on up there.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, they have.
Yeah, that's good. Hope you've been doing good. I know you got another one tonight.
I do. That's okay.
He's gonna give me all the energy he's got, folks. Hope everybody's had a great Memorial Day so far. Memorial Weekend, Memorial Day weekend, how you refer to it as. We're getting closer and closer to giving that away, June the 7th. Crown Stag, Damascus. I mean, we just show it real briefly there. I know everybody's probably already seen it. Register at cutlerycorner.net. We sold them wholesale $166. You probably sold one of those with me, Buzz, or yourself, or one or two of them, maybe.
Yes.
That one's not for sale. We're giving it away. Michael Prater, May the 31st, so we're basically right there. It's Father's Day show. And speaking of Father's Day, well, June the 16th.
Almost here.
Father's Day is going to be here.
And order, you know, it's late in the month of May, so order up and you'll have them for Father's Day. I'm not trying to say you better hurry, but
Call us.
You might ought to hurry.
Yes. Well, some of the items that we're going to have this segment, Buzz, they probably better hurry.
Yes.
Oh, look at this. It's the Bablinga. All right. Now,
Yes.
I'm an old Southern country boy. I just like selling knives. If I don't pronounce something right, folks, I do apologize. That wood is extinct.
Yes, this is that, when I saw these in the warehouse the other day, just the sample of them, these are total handmade, hand forged.
Yeah, it's made in Sweden.
Is this the one that has the O2 steel?
This particular one. and
One of them does.
Again, the wood is extinct. This is going to be in that 14C29 in
Okay.
stainless steel.
Okay.
Let me double check on this. 28 or 29. 14C in. It will be stainless, so handmade in Sweden. 14C 28N.
Okay.
It's a Swedish forest knife, all handmade, and the wood, they got
It's
some.
extinct.
It's extinct. We have two, Buzz Parker. We have this one and one other
And
one.
the thing about it,
That is
we
incredible.
realize this isn't a knife for everyone, the price range, but this is a $450 knife.
Actually, we'll have three.
Three, okay.
Yeah.
It's $450
Well-
retail knife.
It was when that item number was generated.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I don't know what it is now.
Of course, full tank
Bablinga.
construction.
Extinct hardwood. And they came about some. Look at this Citadel right here, Buzz.
Yes, this is the Cambodian-made,
Yeah.
hand-forged, the
Look at that.
Citadel
I think
knives.
that's probably either D2 or 1095 or something.
This company
Look
is,
at this right here.
they are
Buzz.
all handmade, Todd, as you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a tool company. I think it came about 1903.
Yeah, they're about
Yeah.
100, yes.
Look at that Lennon micarta right there. We don't get to talk about that often, do we?
Not much at all.
Lennon micarta, folks. That's the cream of the crop as far as any of the high caliber synthetic, almost indestructible handles go. Look at that knife.
Rear side pocket clip. This is a $300 knife. We've got it for you for $152. Buy this folder and it'll go in your handmade collection. I mean,
Zip
it's a
up pouch.
total impressive.
Yes, it is. $152, folks. Basically, right at dealer cost.
Yeah, and just Google if you want to learn more
Yeah.
about Citadel, because we don't have enough time here. You will learn exactly how they forge and how handmade these are, because they're
Kind of all old school.
total. There's
I'm
no
saying that they don't just manufacture knives. They manufacture
Other-
tooling and all kinds of different things like that. This Kislar, this is also in micarta. I don't know where they're finding some of this stuff. I think this may have came from Jay's showroom area or something like that. 440, yeah, 440, that's who I was talking about. 440C. All right, that's significant in those 440 grades, A,
No.
B, and C.
And this knife is forged in Russia.
Yeah.
Russian made.
Basically, the manufacturer also provides their military with knives and things.
Now, this has a rear side pocket clip too.
There's no collusion on this knife.
No,
I'm sure we did not collude.
no, we didn't.
$89.67. That's pretty cool looking too, isn't it? You know, we've been selling we've been selling them before a lot of them even go on air
Sure.
on these Cutlery.
Well, people look
That's
for
a
them.
lot of knife, Buzz.
It is. It's got the black powder finish stainless steel blade. there.
$180 retail. Now that's a back spring, is it not?
That is a tremendous back spring.
And done in micarta.
I like how it contours to your hand. You see the curve, the slight curve.
Yeah.
Fits right in your hand, Todd.
Buzz, we had 2 micarta handle knives back to back. When's the last time that happened?
I don't ever remember it.
It didn't. It never has.
hasn't.
It's never happened before. The last of this on this big jumbo $398 jumbo trapper, 8-inch frame on it, turquoise, and is that the jet, Buzz, or is that the black and gold vein
I believe
matrix?
that's the matrix in
Yeah,
there.
black and gold vein matrix.
Isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And
Totally customized piece.
when I saw it on the monitor there, of course it's a trapper, but I just want to show you for emphasis. Of course it's like a dog leg trapper frame, but look, it's 8 inches. It's genuine 8-inch jumbo trapper.
It's a big, big knife.
We called, back in the old days, we used to call these display knives.
Yeah.
They're a
That's what they were. I
Yeah.
was in those old days too, Buzz.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
exactly what I called them.
The display knives.
Big old display trappers that were
Nice.
fully functional. You remember the ones they used to make some that didn't work. They weren't
Yeah.
real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had some of those too.
Me
No hardware
too. Mm.
store windows.
Me too.
$398, never be made again. 101,764. That makes an impressive statement amongst the pocket knife collection.
Yeah,
And then it's a painted pony.
Yes, I mean, this is something that stands out in your collection.
Yeah, let it ship it to you. You look at it. You be the judge. It's a neat item. And this John Wayne, we had to lay off this one for a couple of weeks, Buzz, but I think we have 8. Well, hold on a second.
We've got 8, yeah.
Well, hold on just a second. 108.48. This case, Jeff Daniels has been telling me on the case merchandise, if you see something on the show and you want it for the holidays, or excuse me, for Father's Day, we really recommend you, if you're interested in like this, to call us.
Yeah.
We only have 11. It's not because some of the items may never return, but getting them back
Well, in
from
stock,
case
yeah.
to ship,
It takes
then
time.
for Father's Day.
It takes time.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Yes,
And
it
this is
does.
that natural curly oak.
Isn't that
is the
incredible,
handle.
too? JW, there's the Duke.
And what's even more impressive, Todd,
American classic, bud.
it is the packaging you get with it.
Yeah.
Now, this is officially licensed by his estate. And Todd, I know you've sold a bunch of John Wayne knives.
Well, I'm partial to the old Duke
People
now.
love it. True
Yeah.
Grit, the Duke,
Oh, gosh,
John
yeah.
Wayne,
Oh, he's an American icon.
Rooster Cogburn.
Yeah, American icon.
Yeah. And it has the JW shield, beautiful.
And there'll be John Wayne on the blade. I know it's hard to see.
Yeah, it's got his signature etched on the blade.
In stock, there are 11, and that was counting the one, because we did inventory on every single one of them that's going to be on the show, every one
Okay.
of them. This one, the ones that aren't discontinued, Buzz, I just got informed on the Pro Elias that the ones that are not discontinued, they're going to keep making some, plus them new designs, 25% increase.
Right?
$138. That's old money right now.
Yeah, because retail is $300 on this.
Well, then they 25% increase on these. D2 tool still on this one.
So that means the new retail would be like $375.
I gave my son one 2 years ago.
He still got it.
Oh, I gave him another one last year that he don't have to use.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's all about these knives.
Well, you can buy this knife, and as long as you don't lose it, it will last you a
Yeah,
lifetime.
these are absolutely incredible high caliber knives. Those Pro Elias are in D2 tool steel. And they have a 5-stage tempering process on them. All right, Buzz, is this the old red velvet? Not
This
blue
is-
velvet, red velvet.
Yeah, this is beautiful. What Case calls red jig bone, standard jig, dark red bone. This is a Tony Bowes design. Now this one is even more special, Todd, because this has chrome vanadium or carbon steel blades.
Yeah, no stainless. It looks like it's stainless.
It's
so that-
polished, but that doesn't mean that.
No, they can polish.
They
Well,
can
that
polish.
Prolia was polished.
Exactly. Now this right here, this is carbon steel. People see the high
Look
polished
how
finish.
they did that.
Tony Bowes developed this, designed this pattern.
See, you'd almost think that one of the back springs was broke
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
not.
No, that's how they all look.
because the two different blade sizes.
Yeah, the two blade variations in
Well,
this.
I like that.
I love it. We sell a lot of these. We sell single blades, the master spear blade, your small spear, and only $51.25.
23 remain. And welcome. Thank you so very much. We're getting into the, we're going to have a lot of merchandise that's going to be coming your way. It's going to be very, very low quantity items. Look at this. Absolutely incredible. The Turquoise Thunder. Have we even shown this one, Drew? A 65 pattern case XX painted pony. I don't. Look at that right there. Look at the pearl that's being used on that one. Where's the box set one for that one? 65 frame folding hunter. Well, how many were made? That for whatever the case, that's serial number 1. So I know that. How much is it? $368, folks, is all that one. All that one's going to cost you. What a folding hunter of that caliber that was in the turquoise web, wild horse jasper, and saltwater, that saltwater mother of pearl he got a buy on. But the pattern that it's on, I'm thinking he only made 5. I believe only 5 of that item that you just saw at $368 was ever produced. That's 101603. I don't even know if I've ever shown it before. The turquoise rumble in the jungle. Hen and Rooster, we've got a trapper that's going to have the turquoise chip and the micro pearl. I also probably see some mammoth tooth. I mean, he puts in it whatever he wants as long as they kind of make a similar pattern. $80 a piece. Premium large H&R Stockman and the large trapper at $160 price tag, 101199 on some rumble. Oh, the Bone Stag Kickstart. A trapper frame. Case did it first. Case came out with the first that I'm aware of, that I know about, until I hear different, assisted opening trapper frame lock blade. In the trapper lock. What took them so long? And look at that incredible 6.5 Bone Stag. $118 price tag. I just hope if those of you that may be calling later, that we actually still have some stock on this item. Again, it will return in the future. It's just all depending if you're interested in any of this merchandise for Father's Day. Whether, if it's the stuff that's available, whether we can get it in time to ship. This is the Tony Bowes lock blade. Basically like a back pocket design to a certain extent. Oh, beautiful, absolutely incredible handle. You've got the zipper collectible pouch. That's done in ATS 34. We're talking an extremely high caliber steel. Those of you that are familiar with ATS 34, other than the fact that some of the custom knife makers use it a lot. I believe Pacific Cutlery at the point in time when they built knives were using some of the ATS 34. It is extremely, extremely good stuff, folks. Very, very. Almars, those of you that remember the Almar knives, a lot of Almars were used in ATS 34. That's the only one that we had, by the way, Drew. 300, he's going to try to get one more. 366.98 on that incredible Tony Bose at the design that Case manufactured. That was 56911. That was a find that you just saw there. Google those up and you'll know what I'm talking about. 57055, 6.5 bone stag Mako. So we had a trapper lock in 6.5 bone stag that was assisted opening. The kickstart. Now the legendary Mako lock blades in that handle material, which we do not see a great deal of. By the way, that was old money, over $155 retail. That we had at only $94.56. German Bull fans, we started to kick off finding the German Bull muskrats that were done in deer stag. And this knife in blue bone, look what I'm talking about here, $38.50. And look at that beautiful blue bone. I probably haven't shown that one in 2019. Heck, for that matter, I don't even recall. I'm sure I did in 2018, but look at that beautiful full-size large. Stamped, every blade stamped, every tang stamped. At $38.50. Mirror polished German stainless steel blades, handmade, as you just saw, and that pretty cool, excuse me, Drew, German Bull logo. Sorry about that. Oh, the chestnut. Look at that smooth chestnut. Found these on the shelves as well. Mirror polished, true sharp, surgical stainless. You know, Chase, when he was here, he made it a lot easier for us to navigate the cage, didn't he, Drew? A little bit. Most of all that stuff that he pulled out of the cage and sent up front, you know, that's coming back, you know, it's all coming back now. We can always poke fun at Chase when he's on vacation like we do everybody else. $53.99. Look at that beautiful bone on that full-size trapper. Good looking, smooth bone. Very nicely done. Old item number as well, 46630. At less than a $54 price tag. This is the red spiny. You can see what that is. It's orange spiny, red spiny, just depending on the tint that comes out. All natural. You're going to have onyx, jet black onyx. This is going to be on a, looks like probably a hen and rooster pattern, or it's a painted pony pattern. I think it's a painted pony lot blade. Oh, you'll have the hairy sheath, Michael J. Prater. And then we have the spiny oyster and the black onyx stripe in the center section. Looks like that is going to be some limestone turquoise as well as spiny oyster also. 2 orders, this one and one more. He's not making another one. 2 callers at $120 on red spiny onyx lock blade. 60406. The Suji. And I could have sold this so many times, folks. But, you know, it's what it is. It's what happens with you got a warehouse of this caliber, this magnitude, this size. I'm going to get Drew to look at that serial number, but I'm going to be shocked if that's serial number 1 on that particular one. Look at all the Suzulite, the turquoise French black lip mother of pearl you've got coming along with that particular one, folks. French black lip pearl. I mean, that's just a beautiful, beautiful buck 110 nickel silver lock blade at that $356.87. So what you see is what you're going to get on that knife. That's serial number 1, isn't it, Drew? Sorry about that. My bad. I had to look. I couldn't take it no more, Chase. Serial number 1? Yeah, I'll be darned. There you go. I'll be darned. That was serial number 1. I'd like to know who gets that one, if you don't mind informing us. I'd really, really like to know who got that beautiful knife. 60661. Here's the German Bull line again in stag. Look at the knife. That's a full-size 2-blade folding under. Basically, it's like a 65 pattern case that started this carousel off. There was a painted pony. It's 5 1/4 inches. That's the frame. So it's a big, substantially large in size knife, and it's in deer stag with the leather sheath. But the most significant factor, it's only $62.50 is all it's costing you on 60661. $165 retail on that knife that you just saw in deer stag. From German Bull that we're doing is $62.50. Wish I could buy one of those for all of you stag lovers out there, but I can't. Special limited edition, Devin Thomas, Teardrop, Bird's Eye Damascus, W.R. Case & Sons, Saltwater, Mother of Pearl, compliments of Michael Prater. Thank you so very much. This is just absolutely beautiful, beautiful material that he got a deal on, folks. The Damascus, well, I mean, as you see the Damascus steel, that's self-explanatory. Look at these pearls, though. And, you know, he can't make 100 of these knives. He can't make 75 of these knives. Not in that caliber of the mother of pearl that you see going on right there. No, not at all. Matter of fact, that's probably just a couple of those. That's all it looks like we've got left. $368 on that absolutely beautiful, beautiful XX Trapper. This is the only one. This was our sample that we use here in the studio that was in the cage over there. There will be other, there's another toothpick that he has done, big, large jumbo, like the size that you see here. That's an 8-inch frame. I've already seen it. It looks absolutely nothing like the one that you see there. It's going to be in the same, we have the same issue with it. I think there are going to be about 12 of them or 8 or something like that. I don't know exactly on this new one. But this is our show sample, and it'll never be made again on a big, huge jumbo toothpick. Look at that right there, folks. One caller, $398. You'll own the last one, but it'll be the first one that was ever on television. Is that $398 price tag, $101,696. And stacked leather handle. Like I said, we get a lot of inquiries, people asking for it. We try. The customer that was talking about the other day, that Jim Frost mentioned. Anyway, we're working on all of your requests. $68.99, stacked leather handle. Now, they mirror polish this blade as well. We're down to only 2 of these. I mean, that is it. We have this one and the one that's and one more. This will come back in stock. We don't know exactly when. So 2 callers at the moment on 13759 stacked leather mirror polish sweet blade hunter. Good looking knife. This is outstanding. $210. There are exactly 7, including this one, and it's done. Right, they're not doing the pearl, they're not doing the abalone. And it is pinned on. Look at that incredible 54 frame trapper. $210. This came out of the vault that we have, the safe. We call it a room safe. Jess Daniels had these put back. This was brought back to the studio today. Today, folks. Incredible beauty in a knife. And actually, you were in there with Jeff.
Yeah, I was. I saw him sitting there.
Is that not? That's outstanding.
Yeah,
what a knife!
Stunning piece.
Hate to see those go. You know. Speaking of stunning, $268.95. Look at the beauty of this bone.
Yeah, and you know what I like about these?
What?
This has that old 1950s style, the jig, it's saw cut.
Yeah, saw cut. Sometimes I get them mixed up.
Barn board and saw cut.
Well, the barn board is deeper jigging,
and it's
right?
horizontal.
Right, yeah, it's got, right.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up sometimes.
I do too.
But a beautiful set, the single blade Barlow, the teardrop jack, Tony Bowes design, 18 pattern Stockman. This has the canoe and the peanut. Buzz, they're just $53 and what, 79 cents is what they are when you break that price down for those 5.
Yeah, and these retail on these.
But see, that saw cut actually goes horizontal.
Now that one is horizontal. That's the one the other day.
But the barn board's
it's deep.
Deeper, yeah. It's more distinct.
It is. But this is an old 1950s jig pattern.
I am all about them bringing back that stuff.
I love the saw cut
yeah.
bone.
There was a reason it was popular then, and there's a reason it's popular now.
That's right.
Because people like it. That is a beautiful set, Buzz.
It is made in Bradford, Pennsylvania, too.
101806 if you're interested in that beauty. This particular one, all right, now see, Buzz, to me, this is barn board.
That is barn board.
Right, that's what I thought.
That's right. You're exactly right.
It has a deeper, more pronounced jigging, and it looks like an old barn, reclaimed barn wood, which is a big thing right now.
It is.
But besides that, Buzz, the luster of this brown bone takes me back to the USA's, the 70s, the 10 dots. To me, when I see that bone handle, those are the pocket knives it reminds me of.
Right, that 1965 to 1970 era bone.
It's just good
Well,
looking.
there's one other special thing about this too, Todd. They've got that badge shield
Yeah, the back, well, everything's special, Buzz.
that's stamped case XX.
We're $56 and change on this one. Look at the pattern. So that's the back pocket, right?
No, that's the tribal lock.
Excuse me, yeah. The tribal lock and the TB, Tony Bowes design. It's not Todd Boone, folks. It's Tony Bowes. The trapper, full size. The 44.
Yes,
44 patterns.
63, 44.
The single blade Slim Jim. The trapper, the butter bean, that large muskrat, $56 and change. And look at, again, the beauty of this handle.
Yeah, this is genuine bone. It's what Case calls chestnut bone. And as Todd alluded to, it throws you to a time in the past.
It goes,
It's
yeah.
supposed to. It's
When
beautiful.
the knives, when the bone on the knives, the more you carried it, the more
Yeah.
you handled it,
And
the more beautiful it became.
And this will do that too.
I know it will. I wouldn't
true.
use one, though.
No, I wouldn't either.
That was 101809. One caller on this particular one, the Thunder, $167, and this one does have a box. $167.50. Look, Buzz, this is a Jay item. Jay does our
Yes.
our showroom that we have to retail showroom. $180 on the box. Your box is going to have a $180 sticker price on it. That's race skin on the sheath. Never will it be made again. They're done. Look at that two-piece, or look at that. All right.
And that's
genuine. I'm right on that, aren't I, Drew? Race skin. $180. That's the old Bulldog factory.
Uh-huh.
That's lizard skin. That's what I said, Drew. Why did you tell me it was race skin? It's lizard skin, Buzz.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
messing with him, folks. Come from Jay, had it over there under in the drawer. That's, you know, they have drawers under the showcases on
yes.
some of them. Look at the stag. Hey, the Thunder's about to be gone. One caller, what you see is what you get. 585-0 at $167.50. You know, we don't see a lot of these. But Buzz, this isn't just a regular peanut.
No, this is the trapper nut.
Yeah.
This is the little peanut with the spay blade. You know, it is a peanut frame, but we can call
With
it
trapper blades.
yeah, like a little trapper nut.
Yeah, that's a good. I like that.
Yeah.
Look at the stag on that knife.
Yep, it's hen and rooster too.
I don't remember even ever showing this one.
I've never seen this one. This is
102035 in deer stag.
genuine stag, that European stag look, Todd, check that out. Polished stainless blades.
Kind of like a small dog leg trapper.
that's exactly.
A trapper nut.
That's same, that's it.
Yeah, I like trapper nut. This has got a little ring to it there.
It's dimensioned down. And
Yeah, at $34.87. That's just good.
it is great.
That's what we like about these shows, isn't it, Buzz?
It's bargains and great products.
This one we still had a little inventory on. Actually, Frost got him to start making a few of these up. How many did he make? 18.
Just
right?
18.
All right, they made 18 more. In the Galaxy, it's the Santa Fe Trail Buoy. Father's Day, Lawman, the Wild West theme. We got a Wild West theme that's going to be coming up with the Michael Prater Father's Day show. May the 31st. That
Look how
is a
thick.
chunk of Coraline.
Yeah, Todd, you pointed this out last week. I didn't realize how thick. Folks, this is a slabs of Coraline.
Look at the crushed pearl giving it that Galaxy star.
Yeah, I'm trying to, see that when I move it, and the reason why, which Todd Boone let me know, it's little pearl chips in there. I didn't know that. He's just started doing
What's that, Chase? Absolutely perfect. That'd be absolutely fine on that. 18 is what he made. He comes every Thursday, and he usually brings some merchandise, not a whole lot. Of course, he's got a lot going on right now with this Father's Day show, but he brought us 18 of these Lawmans for the up-and-coming Father's Day, which, by the way, June the 16th, and on some of this merchandise, if you have an interest in it, most of what you see me and Buzz make available, you probably ought to call us.
Yes.
Because there's not going to be if there's a whole lot of it, Buzz, it's not on the show.
That's right. And if we've got 18,
That's a lot.
Yeah.
But it's a special item, and they usually go rather quickly, especially a caliber Coraline.
Coraline, full tank construction. Look at that. Todd, it's got a $30 etch on the blade.
Just good stuff right there.
Absolutely.
Bill Lawman, 476-82 at $98.75 is what that one is going to run you. There will be some of you, most of you, not everybody, however, be taking a very, very short station break. Don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. All right, Buzz Parker, here's one of the Citadels that is called the Leonardo. That is quite the unusual lot blade knife, is it not?
It is. It's absolutely.
That's kind of got a wild factor. Excuse me there, Drew.
And talk about thick steel, Todd.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to, Chris, tell me what the top ridge of the blade. I want to hear this. He knows what. Look at the rough. It looks rough. That's significant. It's the original forge. Check that out, Todd.
Right.
The top of it on the front
I
side.
know what you're talking about. That's how it came out of the forge.
It came out. Yes. That baffles me. Look at that. And then they've got it polished out in the bottom half.
Buzz, that looks like ivory.
Well, I don't know. I know this. It's Citadel. It's Cambodia made and all handmade.
Now, I'm not saying it's ivory or a polished stag or a polished smooth bone.
Yes. All the above.
That's what they're talking about, right?
It's some kind of natural.
Right above the grind, that original forge.
I love that.
We have three that are available, Buzz. I haven't seen this one in quite some time. The old set single forge, not finished out. It's pretty neat.
It is some type of natural handle, as Todd pointed out. All deluxe handmade, precision.
Well, I know their type of product and what they've had. Usually, it's a little more exotic than what we're accustomed to showing. Here's that Airborne Trooper. Me and you had this last week.
We did.
Precious few of this item are left. Well, we sold over half of them. All right, so we're in single digits.
Single digits.
Inventory-wise, $120, and this is its big one.
Yeah, that's 16 inches.
And it has some serious weight. You could actually, the little oval ivorite. You could, you could personalize that.
Engrave initials in there, exactly. Stamped leather sheath. The blade is so thick and dual ground. It's got even got
a big one. It is heavy.
And look at the brass guard, Todd.
We'll
love
have to
that.
get Drew to pick that one up and show it like he's a paratrooper, Drew. Do it just like an airborne paratrooper. Look at that. See, I like those patterns. Of course, though, I like a whole lot of different knives. That's why I can't buy any hardly anymore, unless I'm going to give them away.
Yeah.
Work for knives? That's what we'd be doing, working for knives.
Yeah, we have to refrain.
A nice display box comes with that one also. A 60576. You'll like that knife that you just saw. If you're into those particular type of fighting patterns. This actually, Buzz, also was in the room. We offered it last week, but I was unaware that there was more than one of them because it's not been in front of, I've not seen it.
Well, and it's that new batch of pearl he got, so I doubt he's made them all up in one time, too.
Look at that.
But it's even got the Painted Pony logo engraved on the front pocket end bolster, too.
Yes, he does.
And that Chrysocolla strips. The pearl on this just, I don't want to say walks and talks, but I mean, it will jump out at you.
Yeah, that's basically almost like a The Chrysocolla, right?
It is yes, sir.
You have the banded Chrysocolla, which has the lines, and then you have that particular Chrysocolla, which looks more along the line of how turquoise comes out of the
Right.
ground.
And more significant, this is the Devin Thomas Raindrop Damascus steel blades.
And the slanted bolsters.
Slanted bolsters. And you get the painted pony walnut shadow box to go with it.
One thing I know for a fact, is I know they've been put back for a while. Only 10 were ever made.
Yes.
That's all that were ever made. And I ran across these, Buzz. Now, I know for a personal fact that this is a hot commodity.
Yes, it is.
This one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, look at that right there.
This is Snow Leopard Jasper toothpick.
Yeah.
This is absolutely fabulous. I can't stress, I love Damascus and couple Michael Prater with it.
Look at the price, Buzz.
Yeah, under $100.
I mean, regular case Damascus bone toothpick without having this exotic stone.
And we want to point out, because it's not in your
what's that?
graphics, it's the raindrop.
Are the toothpicks just regular toothpicks over $100 now?
Yeah, for Damascus.
Yeah, that's what
but
I thought.
we've got these at a sensational
Yes, it
price.
is. That was the whole point I was getting to, Buzz. At $96.75. Now there were a box of 5. You know, he put them back in the case in the box, and their little package holds 5.
Yes.
We found a box. Look at what else. I don't know if you saw that. Well, this one also we didn't get to last week.
Wow. Now, Todd, this is...
Chase found the right item number, huh?
I think I want to bring the tape measure over, because let's tell them what they're... Okay, now this is Damascus.
Yeah. And stag.
37 inches overall.
And deer stag. That's the cable Damascus. Yeah, it's deer stag.
Yeah.
Cable Damascus.
Folks, blood grooved on both sides.
It's almost like a fighting
It is.
fighter handle on a Damascus blood grooved sword.
Sure.
With a sway. There's no box.
Right.
It's just we just found them.
We just found.
Well, we
yes.
found it.
Yeah. This is the one.
It's the only one we have. So
Whoever
what
calls.
you see, yeah, that'll be what they're receiving.
Right.
And that we know it's at least $300 retail. We know at least
Oh.
that. We cannot find anything about this item.
I don't even know if we could call and find these for $300.
I remember seeing it. I want you to feel the weight on that.
Yeah, let's see here.
John, yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, this isn't a toy or a replica.
No.
This is a sword.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful
Look at that.
cable pattern Damascus.
I like that
brass
stuff right
guard.
there. Congratulations. I'd like to know who owns that one too, Buzz.
I would too.
I was tickled when I saw it.
And look the sheath they're getting with
Yeah,
it.
a little suede, double stitch suede leather. This is 2001. We have 7. Those are mint condition, statehood quarters from 2001.
Yes.
The 5 states that year. That's serial number 119. I don't know what the other ones are.
This is the gold-plated.
Gold-plated, yeah,
The
24.
2001 series of the states that came out that year.
You know, it's 2001 is always will be very, very significant in the future. That's the Cat's Eye Coraline.
Cat's eye.
You know, because of 9/11.
Yes.
But also, we found that people will purchase these. Maybe you're a knife collector, or you enjoy knives, and you have one of your son or daughter or grandson were born in 2001.
Yeah. And coin collectors and knife
Yes,
collectors
you got
kind
the
of,
best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But there are only 7. That's all we have. Michael Prater did the Coraline, Case made the knife, the U.S. Mint did the quarters, and they put it all together at $113.56.
And of course you get the deluxe hard shell presentation box. Now Todd, here's one here that's, look at this tooling on this.
There were one more, but now this is what you see is what you get. I take it on this one too. Damascus Viking, yeah. I mean, again, that money right there, Buzz, $98.87 on that, and that's over 18 inches. Now look at that Damascus.
Yeah, I'm trying to angle it where you can see the
Goodness
pattern in it.
gracious. You know, I have people, friends and stuff, they watch the show. they've seen the building. Most of them haven't been in it,
Right.
but they've seen it, and they know how large in size it is. But they still are, say, you find all those knives in there? Buzz, there's knives we still haven't found.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are
Yes.
not uncovered yet.
Yes.
That's exactly right, Todd.
Yeah, there are other rooms
Yeah.
that may have other stuff in them besides knives.
Yet
but there's stuff in them.
forgotten treasures.
Yes,
Right?
it is. I like, and it took a long, long time for that to happen. Mm-hmm. Look at that, all that walnut on that.
And Todd's right. We just started uncovering this stuff actually about 2 months ago.
Yeah, look at that sheath right there. It was time. It was overdue.
Very much so.
But late's better than never. Ray skin on this is called the Saigon. Does this also have that forge?
Yes,
it does.
absolutely.
That forge removal.
And look at that. Look at the handle here, Todd.
Yeah, genuine ray skin.
Ray skin. Ultra handmade in Cambodia by Citadel. These knives right here will last you a lifetime. They're all hand forged, hand assembled.
They're beautiful.
There's no cookie cutter construction on this.
Oh no, they
No.
do it all old school.
That's exactly
all
right.
old school build on these knives. There's a tremendous amount of work that go into these Citadel knives. That's all done just by hand.
And this has a nifty little drop point blade.
I like the little zip up pouches too. It's going to come back. That is a lot of ray skin there, but and it's
is.
actually a ray skin, not what we're used to seeing that we've had on other knives. That bulldog sheath that I was mentioning, and where there's on there, Yeah, hen and rooster sheaths. The ray skin's usually black.
It is.
But check that beautiful, beautiful item out. Rarely seen anymore. It's 58767. Heck, Buzz, I don't even know where I could go and look at one in a store on that.
I don't either.
What
Me.
you just saw. This will be the only one. This was the show sample as well. Bone edge, handmade display box, $98 price.
Now
It's
this-
not any different than it was before, while they were available.
Right.
And actually, it's show sample, but also this was sold. And things happen, sometimes, whatever, your credit cards, things, or
Yeah.
you never know. In this business, there's always going to be some form or fashion of a cancellation or something. Or they change their mind and buy something else.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
That's
this-
why we have what you see right now. Is a long story short. That was the point that I was trying to get to.
And this is unique, Todd, too, because it's Damascus, but it's got the blood groove in it.
Yes, it does. You don't see a lot of that.
No, you
Saw
don't.
it in that sword.
Yes. And this is the one someone will get. We just have this one. So if you want it, call.
Call us, folks. It's 100-298. We thought this, Buzz, would be appropriate, Memorial
Absolutely.
Weekend. At $48.50 with Star Spangled Banner Coraline. I'll show the reverse side of that one.
Yeah, and
Or you
we
can
want
if you want. It's up to
point
you.
out these are all different. These are all different.
Yeah, it's kind of like a natural handle material that's not natural.
I was going to say it's the same concept as stag. It's all different. This is a poured Coraline material.
And so it's liquefied.
Yes.
And then this is what it looks like after it hardens. So yeah, no two are going to be identical.
No two are alike. Now this is a Frost Cutlery special factory order, along with Michael Prater and WRK and
Yeah, all
Sons.
contracted together on this Coraline. 30 orders at $48.50. This is Chase. I don't think we're right on this particular one, but that's. Is that a Bulldog fixed blade there, Buzz?
Yes.
But that is a Bulldog brand. Did we do the wrong item number? Chase, I know it's $167.50 on that one.
And that we only had the one.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, 167.50.
That's all right. Well, I'll try to get that changed before we leave. If the customer wants the handmade Bulldog, what was it? 52538. Let me write that down, Buzz. While you talk about the last five.
52538.
Yeah. You talk.
Okay, this right here,
Make
another.
myself a note.
This is ultra limited. We only have 5 of these available. Folks, if you know what Damascus sells for, this is raindrop Damascus, slanted bolsters, bomb shield. It's what we call the dino bone. It's dino bone. You can see it's got the, what I call the vein lines in there.
It's only in red and yellow because where the dinosaur bone is under the ground, it changes the color. That's how this all came about.
Okay, that's what, all right.
But right now he can't hardly get any of the red.
Right, and that comes and goes.
It's the rock or the stone that's by the dino bone.
Right, and that comes and goes. You never know what he's going to be able to find, but at $186, it's Damascus. It's bound to go up in value. It's by Michael Prater, special factory order, Devin Thomas Damascus, just a grand slam of a knife. Okay, this is the one, Todd, this one you're going to have to, Drew looked at me a minute ago and said, what's this? This is a kukri, a hen and rooster kukri style fixed blade. Now you can see the sheath above it. The sheath there is going to, of course, be custom designed. But Todd, I've never seen a hen and rooster kukri blade.
They didn't make them.
But this must have been a sample, maybe.
There's only one.
They probably presented this to Jim Frost.
Jim Frost is the one that gave it to me.
Okay, well,
put it in my hand, said we never made these.
Never made it, and this is a chance to get something ultra collectible. This one is going to be right at 14 inches.
Never made that kukri. The hen and roosters never made.
No, this is a kukri blade hen and rooster. And you see the etching on it, hen and rooster, with the trademark.
Isn't that beautiful stag?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that barreled rounded stag. The blade on this, you've got like an 8-inch blade, 8.5 inch.
I don't think it has a box.
No, it probably doesn't.
We put it in a hen and rooster
This is like
box.
a factory sample.
Yeah, we found a box. So yes, we did find a hen and rooster generic green H&R hen and rooster box, but we got it in there for you. The Monterey, this is going to be done in bone. This is another one of those beautiful citadels, Buzz, at $196.75.
Right, and these citadels, we've talked about them and bragged about. I'll tell you, when you feel them in your hand, they're smooth.
That's white bone.
Yeah, Monterey bone, 58342. This has a list price $400.
All handmade.
All handmade, made in Cambodia by hand. It's got a lanyard.
Very slick. You know, we got a lot of customers who probably not have seen this, us air this type of merchandise. We have periodically, not often. This to me, Buzz, is one of those items. You order it and you look at it. You obviously 30-day money back guarantee, but you can feel the quality in the knife.
Oh,
you can literally just feel it in your hands.
That's what I was saying. And Todd, you can vouch for this. When you operate it, it's got the thumb stud there. It's just they're smooth.
They're just extremely.
They're precision made. Yes. I don't know what else to say.
Old school stuff.
Old school handmade.
Yeah. One on this one. Let's see here, Buzz. How many? All right, there are 7 smoke, which is the assisted opening.
Now, Todd,
a tactical lot blade.
I've never seen this.
Well, they usually don't last.
This looks like aircraft aluminum.
He has to build up the handle because it's a stainless steel frame.
Okay.
So there's nothing for him to. There's no handle to take off.
Right. He builds.
So he builds it up. I'll show this. See how he built it up with the aircraft aluminum, and it's assisted opening. Now, I don't think he's doing any more of these. In any handle at all right now. Actually, I don't know if we have a whole lot of those knives. We've been using them. I know it's in the fruitcake, but it's not a painted pony.
Yeah.
That fruitcake a knife set, and that is old money. Right now, it's still at $48. That was a price that came about on that 4 or 5 years ago.
I see the old number.
Yeah, $48, folks. Assisted opening smoke, and then you have the eggshell and the red turquoise. The sunburst. All right, this will be a particular one that we're going to be able to get I know at least a few of this item, Buzz. Let me make sure it's that one, yeah. 25 inches in length, price reduction, and look at this Damascus.
Yeah, this is what's called sunburst Damascus. It's yet another pattern variation of the way it's forged. A blood groove. It's like a dagger dual edged blade. I believe this, Todd, isn't this one dual edged?
Yeah, and look at that deep blood groove. Whoever got the last one ought to buy this one too.
Yeah, really.
Why you can get them.
You got a
Again,
beautiful-
going back in time, item number wise, was I right at 25 inches? Am I seeing that right? Mm-hmm. Look at that. I mean, look.
You're gonna
Buzz,
have
you got
about
$30 plus in the sheath
Yeah, you've got at least an 18-inch blade there.
of Damascus steel.
Hand forged Damascus. And 98.
Like this. You know that Vikings, do you watch that show?
No, I've never
Oh,
watched
golly,
it.
I'm telling you what, it's good stuff. $22 discount, which is kind of deceiving, Buzz, because now that would probably be the price, the regular wholesale price for us on this show would probably be about $140.
Yeah, because this is an old item number too.
Yeah, so but hurry up on that one, please, if you're interested in it. 57545. Cloudland Coraline. We're still, excuse me, low inventory wise on toothpicks
Yes.
in all brands.
Well, we had him he did a few of these up for us, and we're glad he did. Now, this is going to have the Cloudland etch on the clip
Yeah,
blade.
name of the Coraline.
Yeah, this is a beautiful, Todd, this Cloudland's been around a long time, this Coraline. I bought some knives not too long ago from like 2008.
You see how he's changed it? Which that's going to be.
This is a different Cloudland. You're exactly right.
I mean, it's the same, but it's different.
He just tweaked it a little bit the way he poured it, probably.
Yeah. Well, you kind of got less white in it now.
That's exactly right.
I'll show the reverse side of it.
Now the
See,
back,
that's got,
well, now
that's
the
got white.
That's the beauty of this. These are like a stag in the fact they're every one of them different. Premier edition, slanted bolster, bomb shield, special factory order.
30 of them. What's that, Chris? This is the raw ray skin. Oh, the Cloudland. Oh, God.
Well, Todd,
yeah.
we've got another
The
Citadel.
Cloudland's going to be good. There were 30 Cloudland toothpicks, folks. Oh, Buzz, that was. They're supposed to all be $48.50 toothpicks and peanuts now. That was $42.50.
Okay, well, we got it for $42.50. We'll honor
30
that
orders
price.
will honor that price on. I mean, you just saw a Star Spangled Banner peanut. They went to $48.50. You know, because Case had a little price increase too.
Oh, yes, they did.
Look at this one right here, Buzz.
Stamped Citadel Cambodia. It's got the thumb stud. Todd, file working on the back spring. Look at the thickness.
There is a person that did that entirely by hand.
Absolutely. I mean, just the regular blade. Look how thick you're getting.
That's incredible.
These are smooth as silk, as they say. They're all handmade, hand forged in Cambodia.
Look at that one right there.
And that's ray skin handle.
That is, it's got a texture to it. That is really, really
Talk
cool
about a
stuff.
grip.
Yeah.
You've got a built-in grip due to the texture of that ray skin. Of course, the deluxe pouch, $600 list. We've got it for $287.63. And we don't have enough time, unfortunately, to explain about Citadel. But look it up on the internet, Google it, and you can learn all about Citadel and their manufacturing procedures.
Yeah.
Fantastic knives, $287.63. All handmade, deluxe.
That's just, isn't that just pretty awesome looking right there?
Absolutely. All right, this is a Rough Rider steer horn. As you can see, this kind of has a sway belly frame to it. It's got some turquoise to it. It's called Turquoise Peak steer horn, $27.30. It's 4 1/4 inches closed. I don't know what you would exactly call these blades. I guess you'd call that a bellied spay blade.
The steel that we just had on the Husky Raw Ray Skin folder from Citadel
Okay.
is DNH7. It's a carbon steel. It's very close to AISI 1075. It's all carbon. There's no stainless in it, and it's supposed to be pretty awesome stuff. N690CO. They call it a premium.
Well, here's another one, the Leonardo in the Troy wood. We had the one in the bone or we don't know what handled that white one. Here's the Troy wood variation in
Oh,
it.
is that not just
We had the white one.
beautiful?
Absolutely.
Almost like a beak blade.
Like a Talon style blade.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
Unusual version of a sheep foot. It's
Yeah.
got backbone. I mean, the blade is made to use. These are all actually really manufactured to use. When you can apply a lot of pressure with the blade design like that. Buzz, that wood's just absolutely gorgeous.
It is, and it's going to have that forge line in it on the upper top half of the blade right here.
Yes, it would. I agree with
That's
you 100%.
where they took it right out of the forge. It's by Citadel in Cambodia.
So we had it earlier in white smooth bone. I like this one better.
I like that wood too. That is
Yeah.
a beautiful wood.
I mean, that is something, if you were to give it to someone, that automatically, you've got their attention. You know?
Yes.
That is going to be something that where their eyes get a little bit wide. You know, and that's a wow. All of those Citadels are. So are these castrums. That is a curly birch. Look at that. Made in Sweden, Scandinavian.
Right, Scandinavian made.
That is going to be, Buzz, I believe that's at 14 C28N. Let me double check on it. All handmade as well. You know, I can tell by looking at it that it's just completely handmade.
Oh, you can tell. And the wood is, check out the wood. Todd, is that a little sharpening rod they get with it?
Yeah, let me correct myself. That's a little, yeah.
Fire starter?
Yeah, with the same handle on
And
it.
it's got the birchwood handle as well?
Yep, curly birch. It's K720 carbon tool steel.
Okay, carbon tool steel,
Yeah,
drop point.
Yeah, K720 carbon tool steel, handmade in Sweden. Nice looking stuff, isn't that? You know, Buzz, handles make knives.
Oh,
I'm not
absolutely.
telling you anything, you know that.
And this is $198. List on this is $450. We've got it. Got a good buy on these. $198 is your price. Deluxe sheath to go with it, of course.
I recommend any one of them, just whatever your preference as far as the wooden handle is concerned. I've not seen any that weren't just gorgeous. That'll start a fire, yeah. And then these, you know, muskrats, period, Buzz, have been a difficult item. In all brands, you know. We
don't see many.
No, we actually probably have more case muskrats in Coraline because they've been put back. They're older, you know, older made, older years than we do any other item. I don't know what it is. The patterns, it's like a roller coaster. You go through a year where you sell every one of them that you show. And that's what's going on right now.
It is.
It started last year. This is also owed money. In other words, Jim Frost doesn't know about this price tag yet. $46.75 in Stag.
It's the
Memorial
German bull.
weekend. He might be, and I've aired this one very briefly a few times.
We've had this about twice, maybe.
Yeah, very briefly.
Yeah.
$46.75 in Stag old money on it.
A European stag,
Yeah, look
German
at
bull Saturn shield. Look at it. I mean, it's the classic muskrat frame, 4 inches closed.
Full size. All tangs, front and back, are stamped. Have the stamping handmade. One collar, $168.75, 434.97. They found it. Jim Frost handed it to me. Yeah, this one actually has a box too, Buzz.
Okay, good.
It's got a box that's going to go with it. That's rattlesnake skin. Look at the stag on that. Now that has red.
I was going to say that's reddish tint to it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the sandbar, I guess. On the stag that you see on that. But that is the one, so when we talk about the red tint on this, that's the one you're going to get. It's going to have that.
What kind of skin is that one?
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake skin, okay.
Yeah, in the sheath. Probably $75, $80 sheath that goes with it.
Yes.
You know, Buzz, do you have any doubt whatsoever that we would have not sold all of them? We can get it $200.
Easy.
But
yeah, we found this one.
And we kept we've not changed that price.
No.
$168. into 75 cents, one order on it. That is that. Now, I do know one thing is an absolute fact. There are not any more of them. Next week, I hope to have a couple of the bulldogs. We had that one bulldog, and I'll have to get that item number. The item number I think they'll probably use, but the price on it was wrong, Buzz.
Right.
There might be, I think, 2 more bulldogs.
Yeah, this is all just stuff.
What's that? What's that? Okay. All right, thank you. We appreciate it. Memorial Day weekend, folks. Be safe, please. Be safe. Always a pleasure. Got another big weekend following this one, Buzz. We're going to have Michael Prater.
Yes.
He'll be joining us here.
The 31st.
Yep, me.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's going to be a busy couple of weeks we've got going on in preparation for Father's Day, which is going to be June the 16th.
Order now, because Todd knows we got to get it to you.
We have to get it to you. You're exactly right. You'll be back tonight. I'll see you this week, folks.